Hello everybody. We've got a wonderful show prepared for you today. Before I bring the talking heads in, I am going to start my funny music. And you guys can let me know if the volume is okay. It shouldn't be too loud, but you should still be able to hear it. Hello everybody.
Hello,
everybody.
Hello.
Hi, diddly ho,
Morning.
neighborino.
Wahoo!
I need to still fix the icons because
Okay.
Snazzy didn't show up.
Yeah, so I'll do the introduction and explain
Go
that.
ahead.
So, hello everyone, welcome to the latest roster stream. We're going through our most wanted Mario Kart characters. Unlike, say, the Microsoft stream that we did but last time, this one's going to be more in line with the Smash Brothers stage or multiverse stream we did, where we'll go one at a time and share what are like round robin style and share a character that we want to see added to the next Mario Kart, and also like what their special item might be if that feature comes back. This being the feature that was in Double Dash and Tour, where every character is a unique item. So Mario has the fireballs, Peach has the love hearts, Donkey Kong has the big banana, etc., etc. Joining me on this stream, you obviously already heard Slink, who will
that's
be hosting the stream for us. From our usual team, we've got Huff and Phantom joining.
Everybody.
And Snazzy will be here, but he's had a bit of a let's just say something's come up, so he's going to be running late.
He got lost on the way to the set.
Basically.
Oh,
So if he doesn't get here in time, we'll go over his picks. But otherwise, you might have a Snazzy power hour at the end,
Yeah.
basically. And joining us this time as a special guest, we have a fellow YouTuber called Sten.
Hello.
Yeah. So those of you might know, I recently collabed with Sten on their channel to do a video for charity where we went over every single Nintendo franchise that was released outside of Japan. We all had a segment in that. I did Urban Champion because, I only ever go for the good series that Nintendo
Did you
own.
pick that, or were you
I
forced
picked
upon it?
that.
Okay, follow-up question. Why?
Because it's the GOAT. You got to respect the first fighting game ever. You got to respect it,
I mean, I respect it the same way I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Can you,
finish that
can you
joke.
even finish
Yeah.
that sentence?
Yeah.
I'm not
No,
gonna finish that
you
joke.
can you cannot finish that sentence.
I'll tell you what. I picked Urban Champion because there's a wall outside my place that I thought I could film at that would look like
Okay.
Urban Champion set.
That's a more acceptable reason.
And Sten did Super Mario in that. In that.
Holy
in that
shit,
video.
Super Mario!
Yes.
What the
Very,
hell
very
is
niche
that?
franchise, very unknown.
Mhm. So I thought having him on here to talk about Mario and Mario Kart was a perfect fit. So in top of us four plus Snazzy, we also asked our patrons and some special friends of Source Gaming to do submit a character each themselves. So we're going to have a special patron one, which Huff and I will be going through as we have the list in front of us. Creeks also submitted something for that because they couldn't think of a whole 20 characters to make a list out of. I think Slink, you might have also submitted a character in that section for the same
Yeah.
reason.
I was asked to, yes.
Yeah. So a mixture of patrons and friends and staff. So we'll be going through that section. But all right. Without further ado,
So
I'm just putting on some
the
of my
way that
Mario Kart.
we are going to do this is that we will go in order from Nantangix to Sten to Huff to Phantom, and then we'll reveal one of the patrons.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll
Cool.
keep repeating.
So I guess I'll go first, obviously. And I said to this to everyone that like these are meant to be characters who've never been in Mario Kart, so I didn't want to do veterans.
Yes.
But I know some
Also,
people have broken that rule.
The criteria
I remember
was
that.
also that it had to be a character from the Mario universe, which
yeah.
includes Yoshi, Wario, and Donkey Kong.
Wait,
But
that
what
counted? Oh my.
we wanted
Yes,
to.
we said
You asked for Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing is a third-party video game not published by Nintendo for the Nintendo 64. They only own the Kremling. That was a new character in that.
They didn't publish it on
Hey,
DS?
actually, I didn't.
They did publish it on DS, but
Yeah, they
funnily
put-
enough,
Oh,
a lot of the characters also aren't there, and the characters
Was
that
Tip
are
Top there?
returning
are
owned
Banjo
by
and Conker
Microsoft.
were cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
I if I remember correctly, Rare said that one of the characters in Diddy Kong Racing is in prison now.
Yes, he is.
I wanted to
Bumper the
include
Badger.
Bumper the Badger for that explicit reason because I wanted to bring it up because he's so funny. He's still in prison.
Is he still in prison? I thought he was released on parole. I think
They
that was
let
the
him
last
out,
thing
but I
read.
believe that they put him
Oh
back
my
in.
Gosh.
I feel like I'm missing some context here, but it's really funny without.
Yeah. Also, wasn't like the context that he assaulted somebody. That's why.
I think he
Oh,
was like
dear.
really into drag racing or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I try not to think about Bumper. You know. You
Yeah,
gotta.
his crimes are unforgivable.
Okay. Also, real quick aside for the chat, I set up something new with my microphone. It's gonna sound a bit different. Tell me
Sounds
if
good.
I'm too loud. And then also let us know if there's any volume balancing issues. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Nancy,
Okay.
your first
Yes.
pick.
It's my first pick. Like I said, I didn't want to do veterans, but then I cheated anyway. So go ahead with the first pick. You got to kind of do
Oh
it for
my
Donkey
God.
Kong Jr. though. Like
Donkey Kong Jr.
the boy, but specifically the way I want Donkey Kong Jr. back
That's
is
right.
how they did it in Tour, where he's like just the 16-bit sprite from Super Mario Kart. I don't want a 3D model of Donkey Kong Jr. I want the 16-bit rotating Donkey Kong Jr. sprite that they have.
Okay,
Look,
so
the
you
feature looks so
want
cool
it to
in
be
Tour.
billboarded so that it always faces the camera.
Yes, exactly.
If they
Incredible.
don't do it that way, frankly, I don't want them.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
gonna say like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I think it could also be charming if he's like a voxel model, but other
Yeah,
than
that would be
no.
fine. But
Yeah,
if they make
but-
him like normal 3D, fuck them.
Yeah, there's especially now that they've already done it in Tour like this. Like, it'd just be a step backwards. Now, in Tour, his special item is the triple banana, but that's like a regular item in Mario Kart 8. So instead, I've just given him the big banana. The big chunky one where when you hit it, it explodes into 3 bananas. So that's his special item. Some of my special item choices are like uncreative, but that's fine.
Right.
So,
Now, next up, we've got Sten. This is your first character. Do you have any like preamble that you want to say for that?
All I have to say is, of course, my first pick had to be my goat,
Alright.
Paper Mario.
Mario.
Yeah.
I think they could make it work, regardless of if he's a flat model or not. I don't have like a screenshot, but I guarantee you that at least some point in the game where you do actually just straight up see the back of Paper Mario. I think
Oh,
it's when
yes.
he's about to drive a boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe you're right.
I
So-
mean, in Color Splash, there's a whole Mario Kart section, right, where Luigi rocks up in a Mario Kart and
Yep.
they go on Rainbow Road.
No, there we go.
Yeah.
I haven't played through all that one yet.
You haven't
Yeah.
played the Goat Color Splash?
I've been meaning to.
Everyone's
It's the
favorite
goat.
Wii U game.
I've played 4 of the 6 Paper Mario games, I think.
I'm guessing the 4 good ones.
The only ones I haven't played yet are the original Paper Mario. Well, let me rephrase that. The ones I haven't beaten yet are the original Paper Mario and Color Splash. I own
The
them.
original Paper Mario
I
is a
do own
banger.
Color Splash. I just haven't gotten around to playing it. Anyway, the item I picked for him was the paper hammer. It eventually you throw it and it causes like kind of like the super horn effect around it
Like massive.
wherever it
shockwaves.
lands. Yeah, essentially
Nice.
a super horn, but you can throw it.
Nice. Nice. I imagine Paper Mario would also have the billboard effect that we were talking about for Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah, like,
facing
it
the
changes.
camera, and then
Yeah.
Yep.
it changes the angle
Changes which
depending on
direction
where
it's looking.
he is. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Huff.
Yeah, I went for a pretty basic choice for the start. I went for everybody's favorite little dude, just favorite little guy, Nabbit.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's
Yeah.
already in tour though.
I picked a few a few veteran characters that I don't think are like guaranteed or anything, just because I like them. I would like them in a game that matters. I'm sorry, Mario Kart
Wow.
Tour's one fan.
Get out of here. That's me. I'm
Yeah.
not one fan.
For a special item, I think it would be pretty funny if he just reached into his sack and just scattered the track full of hazards and then like gave himself a star or something. Or I think it would be even funnier if he didn't give himself a star, so he had no invincibility, so he just scatters a bunch of bullshit and he can still hit it.
It's like the banana cannon from Tor.
Yeah.
Where, like, you just fire loads of banana peels in front of you and you can still run into them, and you probably will.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Now this is gonna be a little awkward. Why don't we do the patrons first? Hold on.
Want to go around that order?
Yeah, cause like that'll be
Alright.
easier.
So I don't know what order you put these in, so
Yeah,
I'll just have
I'm
to see if it's
sending
on my
you
list
the
or not.
image of the order. Triss is on
Okay.
first, though.
Okay, well that's an easy one then.
All right. So
Alright. So Triss went with the very obvious one that I expected them to go ahead. It's
Yo.
Luma.
the little guy.
The little guy, it's finally time. And Luma's item is actually from Tor. It's the dash ring, which is what Rosalina's special item is. So what it does is it throws 3 rings in front of the player. Like, they go along set distances along the track, and then when you go through them, each one gives you a speed boost. But other people have the opportunity to go through them as well. So people can take advantage of it and also get speed boosts. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. They look like the rings from Mario Galaxy, but a blue. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Yep.
So we skip over the void to go
Yep.
to Phantom. Who was your
Uh,
first character?
I believe my first character was Cranky Kong.
No.
No, you picked Nabbit as well.
That was not my first character. That wasn't even my first character in the draft that you showed me.
Okay, Huff, please send the finished graphic to them.
I'm doing it. I'm sick.
Please.
What do you want from me?
Oh no, it's my theme song playing right now. Oh,
Why are there 3 spots missing?
What you say? Oh, those are just the other characters. Slink made them. I don't have them yet.
Oh, okay.
But
Ah,
they're
I see.
they're those guys. You know who they are.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So, anything you want to say about Nabbit? Did you have a different item in mind for him, Phantom?
I think it was just what did I write down? Let's see if I find it. A nab bag. So he grabs an item from the nearest drivers.
Ah, nice. So he steals the item from someone, kind of like
Yeah.
the boom, but without invisibility. Then.
Yeah, you're more targeted.
Aha. Gotcha.
Yo, I love targeted harassment.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Uh,
All right.
Manton, we're
to
back
me,
to
the
you.
second one. All right. So I really want Poochie from Mario Kart Tour, but I didn't want to just have loads of veterans at the start. So I went with the other good pupper from the Mario series, Polterpup.
Yeah,
I
when
think
you
this
can't
guy
get
has...
when you can't get the dog you want, you might as well take a dead one.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
I said this on Discord, but like they really like market a lot, Polterpup a lot, like,
As they
along with the
should.
regular Mario Kart cast, and like looking over what they put in Mario Kart already, that it's mainly them picking the characters that they either market a lot of or plan to. So I think like Poochie got into tour. Polterpup has a pretty good chance of getting into the next Mario Kart.
Yeah, I'm
game.
totally down for it. I did consider Polterpup, but then you did it, and I'm like, I'll let him have it. I'll let him have it.
So as for their special item, I know they don't use it, but it's from Luigi's Mansion. I want to give them the Poltergust as their item. Basically, a big vacuum cleaner that appears on the front of the car and sucks anyone like in front of them, like into the car. And if they get hit by it, then they like basically get shot out the back end.
What?
So they just get pulled towards the car, and if they get hit, they go boom and get shot backwards and crash behind.
Um,
Yes. So that's the Polder Pup item. But I want to see more good boys in Mario Kart.
Polterpup quickly becoming one of the most toxic characters in the game.
You love it. Let's
I'm
make the
here
items
for
as
it.
chaotic as Mario Kart way.
All right.
All right.
We got your next character. Oh,
All right, so it's funny you mentioned Polterpup because my next one is Professor Egad.
Hey.
And ironically enough, the item I had in mind was pretty much the exact same thing.
There's only so much you can do with the vacuum cleaner item, right?
Yeah. Like, what
Uh,
else are you gonna pick from Luigi's Mansion, realistically?
I mean, the
True.
vacuum cleaner could just be like, oh, it gets rid of hazards in your path. You don't have to
No.
be like that. You don't have to be like the worst.
You have to be like the worst. And I expect no less. I think like Egad is like the next in line to get his day in Mario Kart. Like after Kamek was meant to be in 64 and cut, Egad was meant to be in Mario Kart DS and cut.
I've
So
done
Matt-
research into like a lot of fans making like fan rosters.
Mhm.
By far the most consistent character is Egad.
Yeah, like he's got that sort of Geno level in Smash Brothers where he was like people have wanted him for ages and he still somehow hasn't made it. And just the fact that like he was considered at one point adds fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And come on, with Luigi's Mansion like being back and being popular and a fourth game potentially being on the way, you can't delay Egad any longer.
Okay.
Cool.
Tough.
Oh yeah. Next up is this is one of my most wanted characters, and I think he should be in more Mario games, and I'm happy that he's finally getting his time in the sun. So yeah, let's see the ninja.
Hey, the little
I'm a
lad.
big fan of Ninja. I'm so happy that they pushed him in like Mario Golf and Party. I love this little goober. It also it kind of
sorry.
pisses me off that they added a ninja themed stage in Tour and just made Ninja Shy Guys instead of just adding him.
That whole ninja theme thing is wild because that whole ninja palace is Wario themed.
Yeah,
and they
it's
were
so
like,
weird.
Ooh, ninjas in Wario. They didn't use them either.
It's such a weird like I don't understand the thought process behind what they did with that.
Yeah, a lot of the choices in Mario Kart Tour are super bizarre.
Yeah. But anyway, Ninja for just like a basic special item, he just turn invisible for a few minutes and be resistant to like terrain effects and items. Basic.
Yo, Takamaru's iconic invisibility scroll. Let's go.
Yeah, you know the Boo, basically that, except for without the item steal, or maybe with it. I don't know. Surprise me.
All right, what have we got next for the patron pick? Let me bring up the picture again. I need to find a better way of getting this all on my screen. I got like the chat open, my notes open.
Yeah,
You
I have
get
3
the,
screens.
Next up is Emmy.
I wish
Okay.
I had
Okay.
3 screens.
Yep. So next up, we've got, like you said, Emmys, and it's a Mario enemy, one that's already kind of in Mario Kart, but not as a racer. It's the Blooper.
Yo.
Oh boy. So Blooper doesn't use Blooper as their special item. Actually, their special item is a really bizarre. It's from a game that Blooper was also playable in, Mario Party 8. The special, which is where the connection comes from. The special item is the Vampire Candy, which kind of acts like the Thundercloud did from Mario Kart Wii, in that you have to bump into people for its effect to take place. But when you do, what it does is it steals coins from people. So rather than picking up coins, you can bump into them and just absorb the coins from them as long as the
Oh, yeah.
Vampire Candy is active.
Okay.
So that was a way to give Blooper an item that wasn't like an oil slick or just some sort of variation on the Blooper item already in the game. But yeah, Blooper is one of those like, you know, iconic regular enemies that has yet to be made playable. Probably because they're an item already.
Yeah. That's the main
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. But you know, you never know. Won't get both. Okay.
Phantom. You're up.
Yeah. So my next character from the organization of this list is Mario
Oh,
from Super Mario Maker, the first one.
nice.
And the special item that I had with it was, where is that? Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, a roadblock. So basically, you know how like the fake item boxes that were in, I think it was a DS.
I think they've been in a few games. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically be like a rope, like a whole bunch of roadblocks that are placed on the track. That you like bumping into it won't break it though. You literally have to drive around it. So it's kind of force players to like
Oh, okay.
bump into each other.
Mm.
All that stuff.
So literally just makes like a wall
Yep.
in front.
You're gonna have to help me for a moment because I'm vision impaired and I can't see the slot. How is Mario not in Mario Kart?
Oh.
I know, right? Seems like a perfect fit. I hope she has the pigeon with her, like how Rosalina in Mario Kart we had the Luma flying behind
I want
her.
you to know I made a slot of just the pigeon, and I was like so close to pulling the trigger on it.
As you should.
Mario's a girl.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, so it's my next character, and this will be a really quick one because we've already talked about them. It's Egad.
No way.
Egads!
Egad. Yeah, I already said everything I need to say, and the item would be the same as Polterpups, so don't really need to go over too much about him. He should have his day. Get him into the next game.
I can see it now. Polterpup and Egad squatting up online,
Yeah.
being absolute menaces. The worst.
You love it.
All right.
All right. The next one I picked was Cappy.
Nice.
I love Mario Odyssey, first of all, my favorite Mario game, so of course I had to pick something from it. And Cappy, I feel like just kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
No.
Yeah, I was surprised they weren't in Deluxe or
Yeah.
Tour.
Yeah. Tour feels like a proper place for them to have shown up. But
Yeah.
and they haven't done a lot from Odyssey other than bringing Pauline out of it. Like most other characters from Odyssey have never shown up in any of the other side games.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo has forgotten about Mario.
The item I picked was I decided to go with one of the captures, and the one that stuck out to me, mostly because I thought it'd be funny, was the pole. He captures it and he flings himself forward.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a cute choice. I feel like the obvious one that people would go for is the T-Rex, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the poles are good. Like basically a speed boost, but it launches you through the air. I'm imagining too.
Mhm.
You get some height. It'd be pretty cool actually if it. I don't know how mechanically well this works, but if it launches you and you go into glide mode, so it's like a
Oh,
glide
yeah.
animation. That would be pretty neat. But I wonder if it breaks stuff.
Yeah, that'd be the main concern.
Yeah.
I feel
Dusty
like
says
having
Oh, sorry.
sorry, I feel like having too many items that like increase your vertical height might cause issues.
True. So Dusty says in the chat, Pauline doesn't even wear her Odyssey outfit. Does she really count as an Odyssey character? And yeah, I guess not. She always looks like her Mario vs Donkey Kong 2 appearance.
Their suits in the dry cleaners. Come on.
Wait, does she wear something extra with the dress at the music performance? I don't remember.
I think all of
I
them
don't think
did
she
that.
does, but
Oh.
her dress is more sparkly in Odyssey than the
Oh,
default
unfortunate.
red dress.
I remember
She wore-
thinking
she
it
wore a hat
looked
when she-
much better than usual in that game, so unfortunate that she's gone back.
Yeah, going back to the plain red.
Oh, she still wears the hat. Okay.
She doesn't. Well, yeah. Oh, does she wear the hat in Odyssey
She
when
does,
she's singing?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She is. It's a different colored hat from like her normal like walk around hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's also red.
All right, go on,
All
Huff.
right, Huff.
All right, next pick. Pretty simple. This is another veteran and a character that has been chopped down in her prime. A character that is too good for this world, and Nintendo took her away from us. That's right. I'm
yeah.
talking about the old loyal. Oh, say, can I
Damn
see my
straight.
queen?
The Autumn Queen, she's here.
Yeah,
She's
it-
such a
if,
bad bitch.
Mhm.
Christ. I I joined Huff in the brigade to push for this character just because like it is so funny that they picked them for Mario Kart 7. And I am greatly dismayed that they have not brought her back since then.
I know. Tor's biggest failing was not having Honey Queen back, given how much Mario Kart 7 content that game reuses.
Yeah, it
There
didn't
is no
have like
excuse.
everything except for like 4 tracks and Honey Queen.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, it even uses the 7 item instead of the 8 item that Mario Kart 8 changed it to. And
Yeah,
then
which
the
is so bizarre.
I think 2 of the missing tracks are both just the Woohoo Island Me tracks. I don't remember what the other 2 are that are missing.
Yeah,
Um,
I
but-
want to say there were 4 that were gone, but I could be mistaken.
There's at least, I think it might just be the 2 Woohoo Island tracks, to be honest. It's just them 2 and Honey Queen because they're cowards.
Yeah, I'm checking right now, but anyway, for an item for her, she just summons the swarm.
The bees?
Yeah, the bees. Release the
Not
bees.
the bees. Not the bees.
The bees.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty simple.
All right, who is the third patron and what did they
All right,
pick?
the third patron. Let me find them on the list, but I believe it is Joe is the third patron, and they picked another item. Well, it used to be an item, but isn't anymore. But it is a regular enemy from Mario. It is Chain Chomp.
Oh.
The chain chomp. How are they gonna
Yeah.
drive?
Chain
Well,
Chomp was an item?
They were able. They were. Yeah, it was an item in Mario Kart Double Dash, but it was replaced with the Bullet Bill in DS. It was meant to
Oh.
be. It was meant to be in DS. Actually, there's like evidence that they were going to bring it back. I'm guessing it just
assume
like was
it's,
too big.
Hardware limitations, actually.
Yeah, so it became the Bullet Bill, and then that's the thing that's stuck ever since. But you know, Chain Chomp, he's played Mario Kart. He played Mario Tennis, right? Holds the racket in its mouth, so he can probably
I
just hold the
didn't know
steering
that.
wheel in its mouth.
I mean, if he can play
Yeah.
tennis, he can drive a car.
Exactly, right? so
He just
that-
bites the steering
enough.
wheel and rotates his body.
Yeah. So the item is a pretty interesting one. It's like a post and chain. So they throw the post out in front of them, and whoever it hits essentially gets like locked in place for a little bit. Like the post sticks into the ground, and the driver gets a chain attached to them, and they can't drive out of that like area around them until the chain breaks. It basically holds them back for a few seconds. So you can still drive left and right and stuff, but like you have to think you're attached in a chain in like a radius in a circle.
Oh, it would be really funny if you have to like rev up to be able to break off it, so you have to like boost 3 times to break off the chain.
Like I think that like that would be it. Like if you don't pull forward, the chain won't break, so you have to just keep accelerating to to break off, but you can't advance. The Sisyphus of Mario Kart items.
To answer the question from earlier, there are 4 courses missing from 2 or from 7. It is the Woohoo Island courses, and oddly enough, DK Jungle in Music Park.
Nice.
I guess they like yeah. I guess because they're in Mario Kart 8, they just chose
Yeah, but they brought Piranha Plant Slide back.
True, the worst track from 7. So, what were they thinking? Alright, so next up is Phantom.
Yeah. So my next character is one that's already been mentioned several times already. Egad.
Egad.
For a special item, since he's like an inventor, I was kind of just thinking, oh, like on the spot, build a monster truck to just mow down people.
Okay,
Isn't
I
that
like
like
that.
Sonic? Isn't that kind of like Sonic Crossworlds? I swear that has a feature.
I
Like
wouldn't
that.
know because I don't have a PS5, so I can't play it.
I haven't played it either. I think I
such a
read that
mood.
somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Lantern.
What's my next pick? All right, I've got a character that I really want to see. I mean, obviously, I really want to see all of these, but he's got back his relevance thanks to the Mario movie. You know him, you love him. It's Foreman Spike, and I want him to have a design kind of like the Mario movies one. I really like this design, so I hope Nintendo keeps it about. And you know, after Pauline, he's the retro character who could get their revival. So let's get him in. Start with Mario Kart and see if we can get him in more stuff. In terms of the
think-
special item, I was just being lazy and I took the hammer from Mario Kart Tour, which
Yo.
for those who don't know what that does, you kind of like you throw like 3 to 4 hammers in front of you and they go up at an angle, so they kind of jump over the person in front, hit the ground, and then bounce along the ground until they hit someone.
What if his special item instead, hear me out, he summons the fucking excavator from Mario Golf?
His car just becomes the excavator?
Yeah.
Just lift people up and throw them behind.
No, his special is he gets forklift certified like Rio.
Anything construction-y could work like that. But yeah, that hammer was the one I picked. Basically, it's like main function over the green shell is that if you hold an item behind you, it can't block the hammer. The hammer goes over that and hits the player because it comes from above.
Yeah.
So it can't be shielded from.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see more synergy with the movie designs anyway. We have Peach, like her face has been subtly redesigned to resemble the movie more.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously there's the
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong, the elephant in the room.
The Kongs.
Seth Rogen Kong. So yeah, I mean, I would like to see that with Spike. So get him in.
All right,
Cool.
Sten, you're up.
All right, the next one I picked, pretty simple one. Made the pretty much one I had in mind from the very beginning was Boom Boom. I know we got a lot of Koopas in there already, but I feel like if we were gonna add another, he makes the most sense to me because of how frequently he's appeared in the series at this point.
Discount Koopaling.
Yeah, pretty much. The ability he would get is the wings. Boosts a small distance into the air to glide. Essentially functions as a glider ramp. You can activate it anytime.
Another vertical rising item, huh?
Yeah.
It's nice.
He wouldn't fly too high into the air, just like a short amount, so it's not too broken.
I'm surprised they haven't used Boom Boom in more stuff. They used Pom Pom in Mario Party.
Yeah.
Of all characters.
He doesn't know how to drive. No license.
Damn. Even the babies have a license per Boom Boom.
Okay, Huff?
All right, next up is a character that I feel like has kind of missed the boat, but yeah, he's just a funny little guy, and I think it's about time he gets more recognition. All hail the big Pianta.
Oh boy.
I just like their funny noses. I like noises. I like their funny noses. I just like him. I like how in Mario Baseball he just fucking rips a tree out of the ground and swings it instead of a baseball bat. He's great. And of course, his special would just be summoning up a parade of Piantas that are all secretly chucksters and just hurls them forward.
Yeah.
I'm a chuckster.
Way.
I'm a chuckster.
Did you want me to show the slot that you made on the
No.
screen?
No.
No?
No.
That's a surprise for something else?
Yes, that's
Okay.
a surprise for later.
So he's
Okay.
mid 2000s call this.
Yeah. I did. Full transparency. I did originally have Luma here, but then Triss the patron did it, so I decided to pivot. But yeah, I think I like Pianta more. He's just a funny little guy. He's just a big thumb.
Big tropical thumb.
Yep. So anyway, next up for patrons, we have
Yep.
I believe this is Zach's pick.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I believe. Yes, this is Zach's pick. So, I guess you'd call it a minion of Bowser. Not a character that gets used very often anymore. But if you want to open, it
He
up,
should.
it's the Koopa Kid,
Oh.
Yeah.
the actual discount Koopaling. So they don't tend to use Koopa Kid anymore. Bowser Jr. has superseded him. But you know what? This is one of your most wanted, so you can have them.
Whenever Koopa Kid shows up to like the family reunion, he's like, "Hey, Dad," and he looks at Bowser, and then Bowser says, "Hey, what's up, nephew?"
You are not my son.
You are not my son.
So Koopa Kid's item are the Koopa Kid clones, which are the different colored versions of the Koopa Kids, and they basically like pop out in front of you, like above the Koopa Kid, and land on the track and just act as hazards. like just walking around the track, and if the opponent drives into them, they crash out. So yeah, there's Kid Cooper Kid. Does Cooper Kid count as one of the baby racers? Do you think he counts as like instead of Baby Bowser?
No, because Baby Bowser
No.
exists.
We
not in
have
Mario
Baby
Kart.
Bowser. They look identical to Bowser Jr. They're never going to include them.
No, what are you talking about? They have a completely different bib.
Oh my
That's
god.
it.
That changes everything.
Phantom.
Next up is Cappy.
Ah.
Look at the ghost. For him, what did I write down? Let's see. Cappy. I put Cap question mark because since he usually possesses a cap, I don't know how to necessarily throw himself to possess. I guess. Well, the idea is that he would turn like your car would turn invisible, but you're kind of possessing another player to use their items.
Okay, hear me
Okay.
out.
What?
How about instead you do that same idea, but your car like autopilots, so you're driving like normal. You take
yeah, you would still
control
be
of the
driving.
person in front of you, and then you just get to choose if you drive off a cliff.
No,
You're
you
toxic as
can only
well.
use items. The like the other player would still be in control of driving, but they can't use their items because you're going to use them instead.
Just like steals their items, basically.
Basically you're sabotaging their item usage.
Mhm. So it's kind of like Boo then.
Yeah.
in
So that way,
sense.
like, oh, if you have like a lightning bolt, you use it while still possessed to them, you won't get hit because you're invisible.
I see. So the item still comes out of them,
Yes,
but not you. I see.
yeah, but you just won't get hurt.
Uh-huh. Fair. All right. It's my turn, and I'm sticking with my retro picks. I'm sure Snazzy would be proud. Next up, we have another classic villain. It's Tatanga.
Who's that?
It's Tatanga from Super Mario Land.
Oh,
Daisy's
And
arch
Land 2.
rival. And Land 2, where he's now Wario's minion.
I haven't played Land in so long. Wow.
I like the idea, like, Tatanga's, like, classic villain. I think his like, spaceship would make a pretty funky cart. In terms of items, I really pulled from Super Mario Land and gave him the Super Ball, which is just a projectile that just keeps bouncing off of walls for, like, way longer than the green shell does, because the green shell can obviously ricochet a couple of times. The Super Ball can do it way more. And if whoever it hits, they won't just get, like, crashed out, they'll, like, get stunned for a bit. Which the difference is, instead of crashing out where they sort of tumble over or spin out, this, like, paralyzes them. So they kind of keep going forward, but they can't turn left or right for a little bit. So it's like a proper stun. But yes, bring Tatanga back. We need more. We need the old classics. Okay.
All right. So for my next one, I want a bit of a explanation. I wanted to do, if I did characters from spin-offs, I wanted to do only one character per spin-off. And so when I got to Super Mario RPG, I thought, like, okay, Gino and Mallow makes too much sense. Someone else is probably gonna pick them, so I'm gonna do a funny pick this time. And I picked Boshi.
Yo, a blue Yoshi.
His special ability would be the Yoshi cookies, where they function like mushrooms essentially, except they're weaker, and you get more of them at a time. So like, how you could get 3 mushrooms, it would essentially equal, we'll say, like 5 to 7 Yoshi cookies. So they're weaker, but you get more of them at a time.
Nice. So, but like at the end, they sort of equal the same as a mushroom.
Yeah.
But you can like pace it out more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, need bad Yoshi and more stuff. He's so cool. Just look at those shades.
True.
He's a cooler character than we've ever had before. Huff.
Yeah, we've already discussed this guy, so I'm just gonna knock him out of the way real quick. It's everybody's favorite Donkey Kong.
Yo.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong Jr.
In terms of item, I think it would be really funny if they reference Donkey Kong Jr.'s namesake game, where he forces you to do a math problem, and if you do it wrong, you lose all your coins.
How?
No, wait, please, can we have that?
How would you even answer?
It'd be so funny.
I haven't thought about it. Okay,
Just
you know the drift button where you like hop? You have to hit that as many times as like
cycles through 1 to 9.
yeah. So like if you just get really fucked and get like a, hey, what's 10 plus 9? I guess you threw the race. Guess you lose.
21.
All right. Next up for the patrons, Slink, you are this one, I believe.
Ah.
Yo, this is me. All right. So I basically got pitched multiple ideas from Huff because I didn't know what to do. And the first one is actually like really cute. The boss from Super Mario 64.
I thought the idea of him like driving with his thumb and pinky.
No,
and then like
no.
for items he like just flicks them forward.
No, I like it if it's like because it's two hands.
It's two hands.
Literally both hands are gripping the cart and the cart is just empty, or it has like the funny pedestal that you meet him on in it.
Yeah, one hand is pushing the pedestal down, the other is holding the wheel. But,
yeah. But that's like that's too feasible of an idea for a card racer. So instead, I went with probably the funniest thing that I could have done.
Mm-hmm.
The Mad Piano.
What? Is the piano the vehicle?
Oh wait, let him go.
No.
The driver. The piano's
Let
the
them
driver,
cook.
obviously.
Yeah, so I didn't know how this would work, honestly. But then the Chain Chomp gave me the idea. They will just bite the wheel. They're precariously positioned on whatever vehicle you may choose for them. Oh god, that's so funny if they're riding a bike. Oh no!
I didn't even consider bikes.
So what's their item?
Their item. I didn't think I'd get this far.
You didn't think you didn't think that far ahead, did you?
Their item is music. They just play music poorly and then everyone else dies.
They throw piano keys at people. I don't know.
No, he spits them out
like a teeth.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Phantom Europe.
Let's see. Next up was Wiggler.
Yo,
Wiggler.
that's my guy.
Yeah.
He's already in marriage.
Well, was he an 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, how do you not know?
I thought he
They
was
got
in it.
they
I
got
remember seeing
added
him.
as part of the DLC.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. I forgot they that as part of the DC. Oh well.
Yeah. Do you want to change it
No.
to Flutter?
No.
The flying.
I actually
Wiggler?
have a Flutter icon if you want it.
I don't know who that is.
That's
It's the flying
literally
version
Wiggler
of
with
Wiggler.
wings.
Oh, I guess. Sure, why not?
Okay. Fuck it.
Well,
why not?
what item did you think of for them?
I think I wrote like plant seeds, so that way like, oh no, Wiggler seeds. So he throws seeds and then plants the Wigglers for the next lap.
They
To just be on a
Wigglers
map.
grow from plants?
I don't know, but they have flowers on their heads.
You do
Why did
now.
I send it to
I
you,
guess.
man?
Are the Wigglers the root of flowers? Or do the flowers grow from the Wiggler? These are deep questions.
Yes.
Sure. Why not?
Fuck it, we ball.
We ball. Alright. I'm up next. There we go. Alright,
doing it
I'm up
live.
next. And my character is one that has already been discussed again, and I wasn't expecting it to be. Funnily enough.
Yeah, I was shocked that you two did this.
Yeah.
Not
I
only
also
that,
know
you
what
guys both. Not only that, you guys put them next to each other.
Yeah. My item
Pretty
was
funny.
just lazy. I was just the Yoshi egg item.
The Yoshi egg item, but it's cooler because it has
Yeah,
sunglasses.
it's got
has
blue and it's got
sunglasses.
sunglasses on it. But otherwise, it's exactly the same. Yeah, I figured someone else would probably do Gino or Mallow, so it's the exact same reasoning.
Oh
So I
my
was like,
god!
Hey, you
Let's
want to know
Oh,
something
this could
really?
be this could be the funniest thing ever.
No.
You want to know something really funny?
Go on.
I don't know if I should reveal it now, but I'm going to. Hey, out of the 5 of us, including Spazzy, none of us chose Gino.
Right. He's on the thumbnail, but it was just bait.
You've been baited.
Good job. Somebody
yeah.
else is gonna pick Gino. I might as well do someone else. Said everyone in call.
I didn't say that. I would never say that.
That's
I
true.
would never pick Gino. All right, Sten, you're up.
All right.
Okay.
So for the next one, I wanted to pick someone from 3D World, so I decided to go with Plessy.
Yo.
I know for some people size might be an issue, but look at Honey Queen, and I think that speaks for itself.
True.
They can make it work.
I need more Honey Queen core characters.
So for the item, I decided to pick the double cherry. Essentially, you have 2 cars at once. Whichever car gets hit disappears.
Nice.
So essentially, it functions as an extra hit.
The cars like drive next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Can you stack the double cherries? Can you have more clones?
That's a good question.
Keep going until it crashes.
All right. Half.
Okay, so for my next pick, I am a big fan of Luigi's Mansion, but you all chose, like, choices that I thought about, but I thought they were too obvious. I like Egad, he should be here. I love Polterpup. But I wanted to do something a little bit more abstract. So I went with everybody's favorite character from Luigi's Mansion and more iconic than whatever character you're thinking I'm probably talking about. That's right. I went with the iconic character Jabber.
Oh, that's its name.
Yeah. The default ghost.
Default ghost.
I'm just a big fan of the original ghost designs from the original game. I love their noises. They're hilarious.
Yeah, I actually do also prefer the original ghost designs to the next level games ones.
I like the modern ones. I think like Greenies and like the Slammers are good, but you can't get past this one. This one's iconic.
He's ugly and cute at the same time.
Yeah. Simple item idea. He just summons another horde of ghosts to cause
the
chaos.
bees again, but
Yeah,
with the ghosts.
bees. No, the bees died. So
the ghost bees.
ghost bees. So
All
yeah.
right.
Next up, I believe, was Zach again.
Yes, so Zach actually submitted 2.
Yeah.
For us.
Anyway,
Zach
who's
got
the
lucky
girl next
because he was
door
in call
living in the
when we needed
haunted
an extra
mansion?
pick.
Yes.
You better
So
know
first-
her name because it is Ashley.
Woo. So the first WarioWare character is also the most popular WarioWare character. We've got Ashley, and the special item that Zach suggested for Ashley is a giant piranha plant. So unlike the piranha plant item that sticks to your car and pulls you forward, this one like drops onto the track and grows a giant piranha plant, and that just bites anyone who gets near it. So it's kind of like the piranha plant hazards that are already in the game, but this one you get to choose where on the track it grows. And it lingers there for a while.
Personally, I think Ashley's item should be red, and she just chucks it.
She chucks it.
So
It does
red.
nothing. She just throws him out of the cart.
It becomes a hazard on the road for a little bit
Yeah.
before it goes back to her.
But yeah, Ashley had to be here at some point as soon as we opened up WarioWare suggestions. So...
Yeah, I was initially against WarioWare, and then I found out that WarioWare just has a track in the arcade game. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really
really?
weird.
Yeah.
Yes, Diamond City just shows up in Mario Kart Arcade GP2. It's a pretty boring track, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh, no.
there. And it's very clearly based on WarioWare Inc. because it has like all of the landmarks from that game. Like, for some reason, it has Professor Egad's laboratory as well, which I guess
Yeah.
implies he lives
I always
in
thought that was
Diamond
weird.
City. But yeah, it's got like the Ninja Castle, it's got the elementary school, it's got Wario's house. It's got Club Sugar, which is Jimmy T's place. So yeah,
It's such
didn't
a
you
weird
know-
track because it's like really cool and unique idea, and it's just it's okay.
yeah, it's
funny.
basically just like Luigi's Raceway
Yeah, like
layout.
that was the only course I played in arcade, and yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's the one you default first because like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like, oh, sick, that's a cool idea. Oh,
But you know, maybe in the next Mario Kart they'll give us an actual Diamond City that's better. But anyway,
Answer.
Mrs. Axe picks out of the way, so it's up back to you, Phantom.
Ooh, oh, whoops. Let's see. So our next character was mine. It's me, but without the M.
is that
Santa.
why
No.
you did it? Was
No,
that the
that's not why I
entire
did it. No. Phantom was just one of those characters from Mario 2. I was like, oh wow, that's really scary. It just always scared me whenever I grabbed the key. So I was like, oh, put him in put him in Mario Kart. 'Cause to me, it'll be funny now.
Dude, I'm
Um,
surprised this thing hasn't come back at all.
I'm not surprised.
I don't. I mean, I don't
Fuck it.
see. I don't see a reason why he would ever come back. I guess.
It's because it's
He doesn't do
fucking
anything.
terrifying and people remember it. I'm just shocked.
Yeah.
I feel like its function's kind of been taken by the angry sun.
No,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but like
For the-
the angry sun attacks unprovoked.
True. True. Phanto has more morals than the angry sun.
Yeah, you steal his property. He's just trying to get it back.
I could see them him being a cool addition to like Mario Maker.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
I wonder if anyone's picked the angry sun on their roster.
I considered it, but then when I was I did consider it, and then somebody said, "Hey, if you do Angry Sun, you have to do the fucked up one for Mario Maker 2," and I said, "No, I'm not doing it anymore. You ruined it."
All right, what's Phanto's item?
For special, I put the key. So
Yeah.
usually it would be the case that you steal his key, but instead he like throws the key at you. And if he throws the key at you, he'll basically like auto drive onto you. So like it'll auto, like pathfind.
Phantom, what if instead he steals your key so your car turns off?
Phanto's revenge. By the idea of Phanto like giving you the key and then claiming you stole it. Set up.
Are you robbing me?
So rude. Alright, what's my character next?
Oh wait, Phanto is in Super Mario Maker 2.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. What, Mario Maker 2?
Yeah, because they added
Yes.
the like Super Mario Bros. 2 stuff.
Did they? I thought they only added in...
They attack
Nah,
players when a cursed key is picked up.
I
Oh, there
did
you
not
go.
know that. What the? Okay, that's cool.
That's
Wait,
pretty
for
neat. I didn't
real?
know that either. Yeah.
Yeah, they made the cursed key function.
Oh.
That's fucking sick.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know that.
pretty cool.
How did I not know
Phanto's-
that?
Yeah, I
Phanto's
didn't know
back
that
on the
either.
Switch. He's relevant again. It's
Yeah,
Bring him
it,
back.
it was added in Update 3, so maybe that's why.
Nintendo
3.0.
has
How
remembered
weird.
Mario.
So true. Nanten, number 7.
alright. Yep. I was originally not going to do this one because I assumed someone else would do it, and then I thought, fuck it, be the change you want to see in the world. So I went with Vivian. That's my Paper Mario pick.
Hey, Nan, you want to
Yep,
know something
yep.
really funny?
Nobody else
Am I,
said it.
am I the
No one
only
else
one
did.
who did
No
it?
one
Good.
did.
Then I was the change that I got to be in the world.
Congratulations. That's one more than Cheeto.
So, similar billboarding to the Paper Mario that we already discussed. Vivian's special. She's like the most popular character from the Thousand Year Door, so she's gonna be the pick for that. Her special item is effectively the same as the Boo item, but it doesn't steal an item. She basically just goes into the ground and becomes invincible and invisible for you just see the shadow to indicate where you are. So because it doesn't steal an item, it comes up like bit more frequently than the Boo does. Like the Boo is an item that only really comes up when you're towards the back or somewhere in the middle of the race, whereas this can still come up at the front to basically protect Vivian from incoming attacks, including the blue shell if you time it right. So yeah, that's there's Vivian. There's our Paper Mario pick, or my Paper Mario pick.
Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't mean to do that. Sten, you're up.
So, admittedly, the character, or this character from the series I decided to pick, I'm not super familiar with, but I know this character is probably the most reappearing character. That's not like a Mario original, obviously, and it's Starlo.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, I
Oh.
know more about Mario and Luigi. If you want me to do it.
You know what? Go for it.
Okay. Hi, Mario and Luigi. Fun fact. My favorite series. I wanted to do Starlo, but I decided to let you have it. Starlo is just a really fun character. It is. I believe that this is one of the few times that we've seen a canon star spirit in like a real form. Because normally we see them like possessing objects like Geno, but this is like what they actually look like. And being a helper character for Mario and Luigi, they appear in, I believe, 4 out of the games, which is just insane because normally the RPG characters are just one and dones. But she's prominent enough to keep coming back, so fuck it, put her in a car.
Yeah, it's true. She's got to stop being mean to Luigi, though. She's gotta stop bullying
True.
Luigi.
It's so funny that people say that because even in the games, there are like moments where she still praises him and shit.
I know.
It's real. Like people are so mean to her for no reason.
It's mean to
Uh,
Luigi a couple times, and that was enough.
Yeah. Do you have an idea for an item, or do you?
I did.
me to-
There's a friend of mine that helped me.
Okay.
Stuffwell. Store
Okay.
an item that attacks
Good
you
one.
and use it on someone else. So it's like the pocket ability that the villager has in Super Smash Bros.
That's pretty funny. There's like Stuffwell open behind or something and just eats any item that gets thrown.
Yep, pretty much.
Nice. Bring Stuffwell back.
Oh
like,
gosh, excuse me.
Egad's like living suitcase.
All right.
Alright.
Next up is. Oops, sorry. A character that we've discussed before the stream. I don't know if we discussed them on stream yet, but yeah, it's Poochie. If you know me, you knew I was doing Poochie.
Poochie.
It's Poochie. He's just a good boy. We need the good boy supremacy.
Yeah. Like, Poochie is like one of the characters I really want to see get added to the next game. I just don't have him on here because he was already in Tour. Like he's a veteran, so I didn't want to stuff my roster full of veterans.
Yeah, I didn't want to either. I limited myself to 5, and the last one you'll see in a bit. But it's Poochie. I love Poochie. He's just a good dog. He's already been in the game, so we can move on.
It's funny how they just decided in the Switch generation that we're just going to start using Poochie for like
As they
Wait.
should.
Wait, what item? What item would Poochie have?
Poochie does what he does in a couple of the games, and he just gets fucking pissed. He just runs forward faster.
Nice.
All right, the patrons. So next up on the patrons, who suggested this one? I don't have this one written down. So it's over to you, Huff.
Oh no.
What do you mean you don't have this one written down? You're the one that told me.
Did I? Oh no.
Yeah,
hold on a sec.
Ryan.
Oh right, I remember why I don't have this one. Oh, I remember this one now. Yes. I forgot to look actually on Patreon to write down these. So yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, you can open this one. It's another WarioWare character. It's Jimmy T.
Yo.
Jimmy to his friends.
Yes, Wario's childhood friend, Jimmy T, the dancing queen. His special item is the disco ball. which is an item that whoever it hits basically gets stun locked by being forced to dance while the disco ball is above their head. And when they're in this form, they can't use items, and I think they can't even like turn left or right. Their car just keeps going forward.
Oh, rough.
It only goes away once the disco ball dancing ends, or maybe if they hit someone. Like it could be kind of like the thundercloud. Yes, it was Ryan who did this one. Oh no, sorry, I got it slightly wrong. Doesn't cause the player to spin out, but instead negates all their inputs while their character starts dancing involuntarily. The player got hit must then mash the acceleration button to make the effect wear off.
What the hell? Doesn't sound too bad.
Yo, I love mashing.
You want to hit that button. You want to hit it hard.
Okay. Fancy.
Okay. Yes.
All right. Next up, you've got another Mario 2 character, Pidgeot.
Yo. Pidgeot.
For him, I was just thinking that while he would like drive a car normally, for his like special item, he would get his magic carpet, so that way for like a few seconds he's just driving above all the chaos.
Nice. I like Pidgeot. I like Pidgeot in the same way Huff likes Ninja. I need Pidgeot to come back more. I actually also considered putting Pidgeot on my roster, but then just decided not to do it. He's just a funny little guy.
Okay.
Anyway, what is my next pick? I think we're still on the Mario RPG train for me. So the next up is my favorite Mario and Luigi character. You want to open it up?
Yep.
Luigi's gay crush.
It's Prince
What?
Peasley from the
No
first game. I like this guy. I've always liked this guy. He's a funny original Bean Man from
Yeah, he's really fun.
Superstar Saga, who's constantly showing up late to every event that happens.
And then claiming that he solved the problem anyway.
Yes. Yeah, Prince Peasley's always fun. I've always wanted him to show up more often, but I think he's only shown up in the Mario and Luigi. I think he might have like a statue in Brothership, because Brothership has a bunch of statues that reference the older Mario and Luigi games.
Yep, he does.
Yeah. For his item, it's kind of similar to actually what you just suggested for Pidgeot, Phantom. Prince Peasley has this like flying bean bag with wings, and I figured his cart turns into that, and it kind of functions like the bubble from Mario Kart Tour in that because you hover above the surface, items that would usually go under it and hit the player, it misses them completely, and so you just sort of hover above the ground and can dodge attacks for a short while. Yeah.
And I really need to play the Mario and Luigi games.
Yeah. Prince Peasley's a lot of fun.
They're all good. Even the bad ones.
All right.
So,
Oh god, this song.
So
Yeah.
for my next one, another series that I'm not super familiar with, but I wanted to pull a representative from, and that's Rabid Mario.
Yeah, I didn't know if this counted, but I just went with it.
yeah, I think the rabbits can count. Like,
Wish I had known.
Yeah,
that.
the only main issue with this is obviously like copyright. I don't know how the rights work on that end. But it is like
we're counting
borderline Mario.
we're counting Mario RPG, which is technically owned by Square, so I think we can count Mario plus Rabbids, which is technically owned by Ubisoft.
So I don't know much about Mario plus Rabbids, so his item I just put gun, and for the description I just put it's a gun.
He just fucking shoots you.
Pulls out the Glock.
Yes.
Nice. All right, Alf, you're up.
I keep forgetting that I'm after Sten. Okay, so if you notice, we did Honey Queen already. And what is a queen without her partner in crime, the king? That's right. King
What is
Wadinga!
that thing? Ew.
Is it the Mario Paint thing?
This is the Mario Paint
I knew
boss,
it.
the robotic king of the flies.
Damn, you went with the Honey Queen
What
and the
the
Fly
heck?
King.
Yeah. I needed to. This is such a stupid idea because we already have a queen bee. Why not have a king fly? When I remembered this guy existed, I want you to know, this was literally my first choice.
Yes,
This was my top priority.
yes.
This was my priority for some reason.
Didn't King Wattinger also show up in Mario Maker?
Yep.
Like as a
Yeah.
Mario Paint reference.
Yep, you can get the same
Wow.
boss fight in Mario Maker 1 and 2.
Yeah. But I think that's where that artwork specifically comes from.
Yep. The idea behind him for a special item is so he throws. I haven't decided what the item is. Let's just say it's a pile of shit. He throws a pile of shit way ahead of him forward in the track, and it creates like a big AoE of smell. Okay? And it attracts all of his like subservients, his regular flies to like buzz around. And if you get in there, you get slowed down. But after a few seconds, if you're still in the area, splank, the fly swatter comes down and hits you.
Oh no.
Are there any like garbage items in the Mario Kart series?
Nope. What? Garbage
like
isn't
like a-
garbage.
Garbage isn't like it smells like a character makes a comment that it smells really bad.
No, there isn't any.
There's a
Wow,
living
okay.
trash can in Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Oh my
Really?
gosh, there he is. They'll throw living trash cans. And then you'll hear the screams of the trash can when the flies are swarming.
No. How horrifying.
I
all right.
believe this next pick is Aiden's.
Yes, this
APC.
one's Aiden's APCs, and it's Donkey Kong another Donkey Kong character. This time from Donkey Kong Country.
I'm so glad I was muted, because when Phantom described the trash cans screaming, I lost it. I would have overpowered the stream audio.
Okay, Cranky
Yo,
Kong time.
it's
Yo.
Cranky Kong. Woo.
Old man Cranky. So the Aiden suggested 2 items for Cranky Kong, and I like both of them, so I'm going to mention both. One is banana juice, which basically just gives you a shield that allows you to attack one attack. It's the hearts item, but banana themed. And then the other attack is the dentures, which are a projectile attack that Cranky Kong can fire out, and they bounce and chatter. And when they strike an opponent, they actually latch onto the opponent. They don't cause a crash out. And the latching onto the opponent causes their like top speed to lower down, so they get slower until they can get the dentures off. Equally, they can also steal a coin potentially if the slowing thing doesn't work. But I like the idea of it just slowing the racers down. So that's Cranky Kong. Right, Phantom.
Right. So, the placement seems to have repeated over here as well. With
Yeah, you were supposed to go
Cranky
before
Kong.
them. Originally, order-wise.
Well,
I feel like you kind of got screwed over by the placings.
So, I did want it to be the Cranky Kong design from the film though, the movie that came out. And for the item, so have you ever seen like a car like leak oil before, like when it's driving?
Yeah.
So it would be that, but just like banana guts. So that way it's like a whole trail of like banana guts as he was driving, and if you basically drive behind him, you'll like spin out.
like an oil slick, but banana
Yeah.
themed. Mhm. Banana guts.
Yeah. I didn't have time to crop out the Mario movie one, so I just went with the
Sorry.
regular.
Yeah. Like, Cranky Kong, given that he already has a cart from the Mario movie, it really depends on how much they're willing to take from the movie. He is also, like, the next Donkey Kong character in line, realistically. Tor already had it, has DK, Diddy, Dixie, and Funky in it, and DK Jr. So, like, Cranky makes a lot of sense as the next one. Cool, it is me. And I lied earlier when I said that Vivian was the only Paper Mario character. There's actually another Paper Mario character I have who is my favorite. He is Pennington.
Oh.
Look at him with his hat and his magnifying glass.
He's such a cool
Penguin.
guy.
Penguin after my own heart. Really, I kind of just wanted a penguin character, and I debated putting like the king penguin from the Mario movie, or just a generic penguin, or just the Bumpety, which is the name of the penguin species that Pennington is from. But then I remembered this guy exists, and I was like, oh heck yeah, this is my favorite museum owner / fake detective or wannabe detective. Item wise, though, I got kind of lazy and I just picked the ice flower, which is from Mario Kart Tour. So the ice flower functions similar to the fireball, but when it hits opponents, they turn into ice, and instead of crashing out, they like slide along the floor in a straight line, and will just like fly off cliffs or into walls and bounce off, because you just lose all control. And I realized that's not actually in a Mario Kart game other than Tour, so let's bring that forward. But yeah, it's Pennington, the lad. Boom. Go on, Sten.
Next up is my rep from Mario Sunshine. I decided to go with Goober Blooper.
Ah.
I feel like he's appeared enough
Yep.
to be warranted. I think he was in a couple Paper Marios, or was it just
Yep.
the one?
Yeah, I think he's in a couple. He's still very mid 2000s core for
Yeah.
Nintendo.
His item is the blooper babies. They're essentially the same as the blooper, but there's more ink.
It's now just all black. Oh dear God. Glooper Blooper would probably work more so than the bloopers because his tentacles are a lot longer, and then you could keep the blooper item around. He's like
Yeah.
the closest thing we got to King Boo and PD Piranha, right? For the blooper species.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Huff.
All right, next up. Okay, so you know how I just mentioned that we had the Honey Queen's king, right?
Yeah, yes.
I lied. This is actually King Wadinga's gay husband.
Oh no. King
King Baba. Two King.
Sure.
Yeah, so here's King Bob. Pringles?
Is that his special item?
Yeah, that's a special.
Pringle. Oh, because of the mustache.
Yeah,
Damn, I could go for some Pringles now.
dude, same. Special, he just summons a big ass bomb. What?
Yeah, that's what he has in
already
Thor.
does.
Yeah, the Giga Bomb. I think
He
it's
gets
called.
out of his car and just grabs you and throws you.
Just shoves you in a Pringles can.
Yeah,
Alright.
King Bomb should definitely get into the next Mario Kart. Just bring him back from Tour.
Yeah, there aren't that many recurring characters that are like super heavy, so I feel like he's a good pull.
King
So,
Bomb's such a random character for them to just start bringing back. Like, I don't know at what point it was that they decided we're just gonna have King Bomb start showing up in everything. Like, I think
yeah,
he returned in like a Mario Party 9, I want to say, and then
Yes,
from
you're
that
right.
point on, he was just part of the new Super Mario Bros. Core.
Yeah, but
that they were
like,
using for everything.
I'm so glad he's back. He's my favorite.
True, he is very cool. All right.
all right. Next up, we
patron
have
pick.
Ozzy from the Patrons.
Yes, you could explain this one, Huff.
Okay, so you know, everybody always talks about with Donkey Kong about the Kremlings and how cool they are. Or they talk about the Tikis and how much they hate them because they killed the Kremlings. But nobody ever talks about the Snowmads. That's why we need
Oh my
everybody's favorite character, the strongest character in the Mario universe, the coolest character objectively. He even has his own juice-themed punch in icy freeze drinks. That's right. It's Bashmaster the Unbreakable.
Who is that?
God.
No way.
Is that a Skylanders character? Who is this?
He's the polar bear boss from Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, he's a donkey.
Oh, okay.
It's Bashmaster. What can I say? He deserves more love. He's a polar bear with a big ass mallet. What more can I say? He's so bold and stoic.
Good, just a big polar bear with a hammer. What's his
What's
item?
his
Is it
item?
a hammer.
The hammer.
What's
He
it
casts
do?
judgment upon you and decides your fate.
Just a big hammer slams down. Then.
Yeah, he uses it like a gavel and just fucking sends you to prison. All right, next up, Phantom, you're up.
Alright, let's see. Next we had so this one's gonna be different because I don't expect him to drive a car. So first off, we have Flood.
I like this poll. I think it's funny. I think it's cool.
Yeah, we had a piano
And-
earlier, Phantom. Don't worry.
My idea is that unlike the piano, which wasn't the vehicle, Flood would be the vehicle, where it's kind of like, you know, just a jet that you drive, like a water jet that you're driving.
Just this water power.
It's a water powered vehicle, and it's not gonna run out of any water, so don't worry about needing to hop back into a puddle or something. As for a item, I don't think I did a special item already because I did like, okay, well, it's not gonna drive a car. I felt like that was already like special. That's as much as my brain could take the idea.
You just use like, I don't know, the jet boost or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it's just like launches you forward, like similar to the golden mushroom.
He gets the Sonic Rider zero gravity gear change.
Sure.
Flood was my other idea for Egad's item.
Mm,
So
'cause you did make him, yeah.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
forgets that.
Mm-hmm. All right, it's me next. What did I do? I think we're out of the Mario RPG zone for me. And
No, you got one more. This one.
this one's not a Mario RPG character. This next
No,
one.
no, they are. They appear in a Mario RPG.
Oh, all right. Yes, I guess they technically do. They appear. No, well, actually, they only appear in a Mario RPG in the encyclopedia as a cameo. They don't actually. They're not actually playable or a boss in the Mario in this RPG.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know. Go on, Slink.
Damn. All right. Who's a B?
It's Plum. It's iconic golfer, Plum.
I was thinking about doing a Mario Golf character too.
Yeah, I wanted to have one of the generic ass humans from Mario Golf and Mario Tennis. I thought about doing Kid because he's like the most recurring and protagonist of one of them. I thought about doing Charlie because he's just funny. He has funny lines, but Plum is like the one everyone recognizes. She's like the most well known. She cameos in. She's only in the 64 one as a playable character. She cameos in the Game Boy one in the encyclopedia, and she's in Smash Brothers Melee as a trophy. But like, she's the default first one. She's the only one they bothered to show off in the intro to the game. I'm pretty sure. So we're balling. Well, let's get a Plum in here, and her item has to be a golf ball, which is just a projectile attack that she launches into the air and like hits people, like comes down like 3 ranks ahead, basically. A green shell that doesn't just hit. Oh no, I guess like a red shell that doesn't hit the person in front, but hits the person 3 ranks further. So yeah, that was my idea for that. Sten, you're up.
all right. Next one is someone from Mario Wonder. I went with Prince Florian.
Oh.
Little guy.
I mean, realistically, who's
I
left
forgot
from that
about
game to pick?
That's a good point. I forgot he exists.
Yeah.
I haven't played that game.
The ability I gave him was the drill mushroom. You dig underground and avoid attacks, but you still have to steer.
Oh, okay. That was like an idea they had for Mario Kart 7, I think. Like underground.
Yeah,
driving.
it was. It was either 7 or 8. I forget.
I think I did hear that somewhere. I don't remember where though.
Yeah. My only thing with Florian is he too small to drive?
He sits on a flower. That makes it
Fair
taller.
enough.
We figured out. That's for Nintendo.
Also, we have literal infants driving. I think a caterpillar's okay.
All right, Huff.
All right. So everybody loves Donkey Kong, and they always talk about how it's an underrepresented character in the spin-offs, and something that I wanted to do is represent all aspects of Donkey Kong. And that includes the animal buddies. That's why I went with everybody's behated Professor Chops.
Does he count as an animal buddy?
Legally,
Legally.
on his taxes, he files as an animal buddy.
That's how he gets through tax evasion.
Yeah.
You can treat it as a charity helping Donkey Kong.
He's a pig.
Yes, he is.
He's a pig.
No way.
For a special item, I proposed the idea of a tribe of spear guys sees him, and this scares Professor Chops because, he's a pig and they're going to cook him and eat him. So it's just him running real fast, jumping out of a car and running away at turbo speed as he's being chased by a tribe of spear guys.
Why not? Is Professor Chops in the Donkey Kong Country theme park?
Yes.
Ah.
He is. Damn. We'll get some official 2D art for Professor Chops.
Dude, Professor Chops, everybody's favorite
Finally.
character. He's so iconic. Put him in Smash Bros.
He's in Smash Bros. as a trophy and
Nah,
a
make him
spirit.
playable. Fuck K-Roll. Fuck the Kremlings. Professor Chops.
Damn. Alright. Patron's up next, and I believe it's another Donkey Kong character. This one from our patron Rivers. And you said fuck the
Oh.
Kremlins, but
This was
you
Creeks.
can't say that in front of... Was it Creeks?
This was
This was
Creeks.
Creeks.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, Rivers is next to Creeks on my list. Alright, sorry, never mind, this is Creeks. And they throw a live hand grenade that explodes and then leaves a bunch of bananas behind in its wake.
When they described it to me, they said, I could have described it like a bob bomb or like a explosive barrel, but I think it's better if it's just like an extremely detailed and realistic hand grenade. And I
Just
gotta
like-
respect it.
Yeah, respect it. Clump, I like Clump as a pick. He's always been a funny Kremlin, in my opinion.
He's so clumperific.
Yeah, it's just a big guy with a military helmet on. What war was he fighting in? Why does he wear
in his
this?
mind.
Are they not pirates? Is this the Great Kong War?
You can never go wrong with a hard hat.
True. But yeah, that's Clump. I think he replaces the helmet with a barrel in one of the Donkey Kong games. I think the Jet Racing or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
But he's better with the helmet. All right, Phantom, it's up to you now.
Alright. So next up, famous for having surgery done, we got Grape.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They did,
Yeah, she canonically gets Botox, I believe.
They
they
did
did surgery on a grape. Yeah. Surgery on
Do
a
I
grape.
have the ability to kick him from call?
I can kick you. I can ban you from the server.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
I've never played this game, so I actually have no idea what she does at all. But she looks cool.
yeah, fair.
Yeah,
She's
that's
like,
it.
she's like a witch, I guess, like a very theatrical spirit
Ah.
witch. I think she's actually just the mask and uses a lot of dark energy
So why is she called Grape if she's just a mask?
because she's like the opposite of Peach, right? So
Oh, do you know what? Okay, that's fair.
What do you mean that's
That's fair.
what do you mean that makes sense to you?
We all know
mean,
the opposite of a peach is a grape. Like, come
she's
on.
evil. She's evil. She's the opposite of Peach. She's a grape. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense to me.
It clicks in Phantom's mind.
Yeah. It's like, okay, yeah, I see what you were going for. That makes perfect sense.
I see,
Why
no,
not?
I see no issues.
Do you have an
That's
item
solid,
in mind for Grape then?
I don't know anything about this character.
Fair.
So no.
I can suggest one because it's an item I thought of but didn't actually attach to any character. But I think it would work for like Ashley or Kamek if Kamek was to get a unique one, like a magic wand attack,
Mhm.
where it just like fires out like, basically like the Kamek style magic wand that goes in a straight line, and it's like a projectile, but you can throw it multiple times. So yeah, there you go. Quick grape item. Oh yeah, right, it's me next. And we're now into the I believe it's the Wario section of my roster, but we're not starting with WarioWare. We're going to start with the classic Wario Land, and there's one character who has to be in from Wario Land. It's Captain Syrup, the Wario's pirate villainess, who should definitely make more appearances and come back in the same way that Pauline did. Like, she's like really popular, but that she never gets to be relevant because Wario Land just is never relevant, and that sucks. I want a new Wario Land so that they can bring her back again, like they did for Shake It, or at least like put her in something. Like Mario Kart Tour had a blooming pirate themed tour with like Wario's shipyard, and for whatever reason they made like a pirate alt for Bowser Jr. and then made King Bob-omb the pirate character, and it's like, why?
But you have all these pirates already.
Yeah, you have a pirate right here. So use her. But her special item is also taken from Tor. It's the bomb cannon, which is basically just a cannon that goes on the front and fires out the bombs for a short while. They like go pretty far and then blow up in the distance, so it's kind of difficult to aim, but it's like a lot of bombs. So I figured the cannon motif worked quite well for a pirate. So yep, that's my one. So over to you, Sten.
All right. My next one is a retro character that was already talked about. It was Foreman Spike.
Hey.
I did have a different idea for an item though.
Okay.
It's the Golden Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
It boosts your speed while swinging a hammer in front of you. So kind of like the Chain Chomp.
Right. But like a smaller hitbox, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, Huff.
Okay, now, this is a character that I had the idea for, and I vibed with it. I looked at him, and I'm like, this vibes. We already had 2 bugs, so why not a 3rd bug?
Damn, you like your bugs.
Yeah, I went with Fighterfly from the original Mario Bros. Arcade game.
Oh,
Fair
I've never
enough.
seen them before.
Yeah, they brought back, like, shell creepers and, the sidesteppers for like enemies or items in other games, but Fighterfly has been a character that really hasn't appeared outside of. I think he appears in Mario RPG.
Yeah, I think he's in Mario and Luigi.
Yeah,
That's
I think he's in
the first one.
Superstar Saga or something. And I don't know. I just think for a character that is like one of the main 3 enemies in Mario Bros, I think that they should just bring him back.
Remember the little fly guy,
Yeah.
who's not actually Fly Guy.
When King
And then
Ratinga
for
uses
a,
a special item, he just heads out, hops out the car, and starts going to the crash.
I actually didn't think of an item for this guy. He also has a gun.
The what? Oh, what do you mean also?
Fucking give
say-
him a gun.
So they do the tried and true bees.
The reoccurring.
As long as they don't use his like awful cut Mario Power Tennis look. Like,
What?
they
You
tried-
don't like how
Wait,
that was?
what?
Like?
It looks so ugly.
I'll post it
No.
in the chat. And, I'll post it to Slink, and then she'll post it on stream because it is hilarious.
God, I hate that look for him. I know it's based on the Game Boy Advance appearance, but it's so bad. What do we have for patrons? Next up, oh, well, next up actually is blank on mine. So Huff, this one's all yours.
Okay.
Oh, this is Leo's second pick.
Ah, okay.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So this pick, Leo is the biggest donator for Patreon, and if you want to follow us on Patreon, do so these people can get paid, and I won't get paid because I don't work here.
Thanks, Huff.
You're welcome. I love plugging for people with no incentive for myself. And Leo got
Oh
his
my
second choice, and
God.
yeah, it's
Hold on.
awful, isn't it?
Hold
You
on.
just look at the fighter fly.
This looks
Oh.
terrible. This looks
Yeah,
horrible.
no wonder they cut.
It's not the
They
same
cut-
person.
No.
That's the fighter fly.
That is not the same person.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? Okay, so Leo's second pick, he suggested a character, and I said, "Hey, why didn't you do this one?" And then he said, "Oh shit, I'm so stupid. You're right. How the fuck did you know this?" And yeah, so he went with the Chivarian.
Ah, nice.
Oh, okay.
Leo,
Bizarre
I know you,
Our,
boo.
our
Yeah,
good
that is
friend
very
Leo
Leo
sets
call.
their profile picture to this every December.
And they forgot.
Big cuddly seal.
Yeah, he's for his special, he just does what he does in Mario Odyssey, and he just rolls up in a ball.
Nice.
He's just a funny little guy. He's just a fat seal man.
Yeah, very huggable. All right. What you got,
Hands up.
Phantom?
Yes. All right. So, this is kind of like all related characters in this next one. So once the first one's revealed,
Yeah.
you kind of already know what's coming
Yeah.
next.
This one's
Madame Brood.
funny.
Yeah,
Madame Brood.
Madame Brood. I guess her special would be what her big gold chain chomp.
Yeah.
her, right?
that makes
Yeah.
sense. Mhm.
So basically, just be like, oh, speed boost and your constant speed boost, and you're just eating people alive.
As Chain Chomp is known to do.
Yes.
Yep. I'm guessing it's just like the double dash Chain Chomp item.
Yeah. For
The
fun.
Broodors are characters I'm surprised haven't shown up. Maybe it's because they're like the Koopalings, where there are 5 of them. So, and maybe Nintendo feels obligated to include all 5 of them in the same way they do for the Koopalings.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no Deadly 6, that's for sure.
Yeah, Deadly Five.
Yeah, I feel like you're calling me out specifically.
You put Zafik on yours?
If you got Zavok on your list.
Can I add him?
No.
No.
But he's
Alright,
my
we're
kitty.
We're sticking with the Wario theme for mine. We're still on Wario Land. This one is here just for me because, like, I really like it's Shokoro from Wario Land 4. She has appeared in one game, but she is a ghost princess, and I like that idea. I think it's
Did she
cool,
die?
and yeah, she's dead.
Oh, okay.
Like, I've gone for her the default look because I think it's my favorite out of the 4. Although the Wario look would be very funny, and there is
Good for
already a
her.
canonical baby Shokoro that they can use for another Mario Kart character if they ever did. So there you go.
No. No. No.
So
Dead baby Shukura? Yeah.
yeah.
No more.
I was really lazy for an item on this one though, and I just said the pink heart item that the other princesses have. I was trying to think of something ghost related, but Boo is already like a regular item, and I was like, I'll be honest, I left a lot of the item choices to last minute, so I kind of went, pink hearts, that'll do. I'll bring the heart item back.
Fuck it. She also has a gun.
Yeah, fuck it.
She has a gun.
Ghost
That's the
gun.
item. Gun.
She makes someone else a ghost, just like a.
Yeah, what-
Chad.
Oh god.
Chad. Rabid Mario is from a Mario game. I don't understand how that's not a Mario Universe character.
A Mario and
Yep.
Rabbids game.
Mm-hmm. It's still got Mario in it.
I think the rule that I like, the way that I would phrase it is, if it's a character that can only appear in a Mario game, like Rabid Mario, then it's allowed. But if it's a character that appears in other shit, like Black Mage from 3-on-3
Yeah.
Hoops, no.
Or Zavok from Mario and Sonic.
Yeah, or Zavik from iconic game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 2.
The reason why I didn't think that we'd be able to do like Rabbids is like, oh well, that would be like, though they're still Rabbids, so you still need Ubisoft. So I was like, oh, that's still like a crossover, if not like.
Yeah, I think it's the I get that. I think it's the border of what we can do because I mean, like in the same sense, Mario RPG is owned by Square Enix, so you'd still need Square Enix to get any of them characters in, and we
Yeah.
were allowing Mario RPG, so fuck it. What you got next, then?
All right. So I'm a little surprised nobody's mentioned this one yet, but my next pick was Wart.
Hey.
I was
Somebody
thinking
would
of
have
it.
if they were here.
I was thinking of it.
Sure, yeah.
Nah.
In
This is
fact,
very
that was their
snazzy
first
call.
choice for some reason.
Because that is 100% Snazzy's first choice.
Yes.
The item for this one I actually really like. It's the key. You throw it to someone else, and a Fanta will chase after them. They have the chance to hit someone else to pass the key to them.
Oh, like the thundercloud.
Yeah, like the thundercloud, but better.
Like the thundercloud, but it causes problems on purpose this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It doesn't just automatically activate on you. You throw it at somebody else.
One of my characters is your item.
yeah,
God damn it.
Yeah, Wart just makes sense.
no, I thought about you doing Wart, but then I went with Tatanga, and to be honest, I knew Snazzy was 100% picking Wart. So,
Yeah.
Considering it, I
Okay,
really wanted
so
to.
you know every roster of every game ever needs a bird.
That's not true.
Wait, you're telling me I didn't have
I'm
to pick
called
this?
out.
You're telling me I
my
didn't.
God.
You're telling me I didn't need to pick Wingo?
Who?
Everybody's favorite character, Wingo. I kind of
Oh.
remember Wingo.
I just realized how hypocritical I sound because I also put a bird on my. I completely
Well,
forgot that I did
You
that. by the way.
chose two birds, motherfucker.
Who was the second one?
Phantom.
I know the first one is from Super Mario Brothers 2, but who's the second one?
The second to last character in your image.
Penguins
Yes,
don't
that's a
count.
bird.
They don't count.
They don't count, apparently.
They don't
That's a
count.
bird.
Guess
They
we'll
don't
find out what
fly.
that is. So Wingo from Captain Toad.
Yeah, I like Captain Toad. I think Wingo is a bird. He could like,
She is indeed.
No way. No
You
way.
think?
yeah, she could like drive the car with her wings and then like be a bird in a car.
He didn't think
And
he'd get this
alright.
far.
I didn't think I'd get this far.
Is Wingo evil?
All my like build up in anticipation got like blown out when I got yelled at about not needing a bird. Now I'm just sitting here sad.
No.
Phantom sent you off script.
My testosterone has been
Recovered.
drained now.
What is Wingo's special item?
Fuck. I had something in mind, but it's gone.
so
So fuck it.
sorry.
Wingo gets a gun too.
Yeah.
Fuck it. He gets a gun.
I remember whenever I was researching for this, I was like, I just straight up Googled, can a bird drive a car?
I mean,
This is
Big
the
Bird.
most
Big Bird
important
almost
factor.
flew in a space shuttle, so that should count.
That's
Space shuttle.
that's enough of that. Okay.
Okay.
All
Alright. So next character, next patron. This one's from Brihard, and it's the start of the Mario RPG section for the patrons. We have the best Mario partner, Olivia, from Paper Mario: The Origami King. I'd be totally up for Olivia joining.
I had this on my list, and I decided to let Bri have it because
Mhm.
I'm the person who set it up, so I knew the patron picks, and I didn't want to double up on them. I think Olivia is the Paper Mario character that translates probably the best to Mario Kart, just because they're 3D.
Yeah, they're already a
Respect you for
3D
not
model.
cheating.
So for Olivia's item, her cart gets folded into a paper plane and effectively goes into glider mode, I guess, allowing her to like dodge over terrains, clear gaps, avoid items, etc. There's another vertical up and then glide along item. Either that or it sort of works like the Pidgeot item or Prince Peasley's, where it's like the bubble and lets you hover across. But the whole cart is folded over into a paper plane. Yeah, I like Olivia.
Gee, I wonder what Phantom's gonna pick next.
So the thing is that I don't actually know which
The green one.
is next. Oh, okay, Topper.
Well then.
I don't like that render.
That's the only one.
It's
That's
not- it's-
literally their
it's-
only render.
It's not the only one. However, I could not determine if the other one was official or not.
Ah, okay. I don't like the way she looks in that. But I feel like if I were to have like the two designs that well, actually three designs that I like.
I don't like the way he looks normally.
I feel like, yeah, okay, but just put them all in, so that way, because it's rather than like the Koopa kids who are like all still kind of visually, or at least not visually, but more physically similar in terms of like their body shape. Since all the Brutals are like literally physically different, I feel like, oh yeah, have them all in there, and like they wouldn't just be like stacked on each other as a slot.
Right. So you're saying that your next three picks are all of the...
Yes. If you want, you could reveal them right now.
I guess. Why not?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's
You could absolutely
go.
do
We
that.
did it.
We save more time. There you
It'd
go.
be really funny if you opted to do 4 of them.
I think it would've been really funny if
I
you picked
was gonna
all
do
of
that
them.
at first.
Yeah, like you didn't pick Spewart.
It was gonna be Madame Brood, because when I was looking through the Mario Wiki, and when it refers to the Brutals, it doesn't refer to Madame Brood as one of the Brutals. So I was like, oh, well, that's weird. I'll put her in as well, because I would have forgotten about her otherwise. But yeah, all of them would just probably have their like. I know that for Harriet, she has like the Morning Star hat. So for her special item, it would just be that. So I guess for the other three, it would also just be like what they already have in Odyssey as their special.
Hats.
Yeah.
I think they all use their hats in different ways. Like I think Topper throws his top hat and it like bounces around. Rango goes inside of his and it's like a UFO. I can't remember what Spewit's is.
Oh, so then it'll freaking fly above
Spewart
everybody
just
else.
spews shit and throws his hat at you.
He spews his hat.
Okay.
He eats parts of his hat and just throws up.
Spewit, no. Isn't it weird how Spewit looks like they designed him like a Koopaling? Like his mouth shape is just Bowser's mouth shape.
Spewart looks like he would be racist.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Nan 10.
All right, we're going to the other side of Wario for this one. It's my WarioWare character, and the only one that canonically drives already. Well, actually, that's not true. Dribble drives as well, but Mona's the cooler.
Is a
character.
broom not a vehicle?
No, well,
Is
I
Orbulon's spaceship not a vehicle?
all right, fine. There are a few characters who drive, but Mona is the first one, and she's the best one. So yeah, that was my WarioWare pick. Her special item is a guitar, which is just basically functions similar to the Super Bell item from Mario Kart Tour, where it's like the horn, but it does it like multiple times in a row, but can't destroy the blue shell. It's
Damn.
the balancing.
You missed the chance to have it be a pizza, and she throws it, and it covers your screen with tomato.
And then
Option-
it does the
option
song
number
from
2.
Spider-Man.
It's a real song.
That's the alternate item.
Very kind of off topic. Why the fuck in Get It Together why did she have a boomerang?
Good question, actually. I forgot that she had a boomerang. in Get It
Why?
Together. They really just didn't know what to do for her, I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
no clue.
All right, Sten, you're up.
All right, this next one has also already been talked about. From Super Mario Land, we have Tatanga. I did have a different item this time, though, and it's the
Okay.
Bombshell Koopa Shell. It essentially is a Koopa Shell, but it explodes on impact with the driver.
Nice. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, that's
So, like,
that is
it
Mario Land
essentially
anime.
just merges the bomb and the Koopa Shell into one item.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
All right, so this character I feel called out for because we were just having a talk in a Source Gaming Discord, and if you're interested in joining, feel free to check the description. And somebody just brought up this character, and I got very defensive and scared about it, and I just like subtweeted him and said, "Delete this now." So somebody called me out on this. This is everybody's favorite character from Wrecking Crew, Eggplant Man.
Yo.
Yo.
Okay.
I thought about doing Eggplant Man instead of Spike, but
He's an eggplant. That's a man.
yep. So that's all you need to know.
Yeah,
Yeah, If you
don't have
don't count
much-
the Mario movie, he's had more recent appearances than Foreman Spike has.
He does, which is really funny.
I don't know what like Japan's obsession is with like using eggplant-based
I-
enemies.
Don't either. Like Kid
Eggplants
Icarus
are
has
evil.
one. It's
Yeah,
really weird.
But yeah, Eggplant Man. If Foreman Spike comes back, Eggplant Man should also come back. Let's just
Yeah.
see how it be. What's his special item?
His special item is summoning the wrenches from Wrecking Crew to take people's tires off. Sure,
He gets a
That's
gun.
he gets a
On the
gun.
gotcha wrench. On the gotcha wrench, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, gotcha.
Big fan.
Right.
Never
All right,
played it.
next patron pick. I don't know who suggested this one because I think this might be one of the ones that happened while I was asleep last night, Huff. So you'll have to do the explanation.
no, I know
explaining.
who it was.
But
Give me one
But
second.
it ruins the ongoing bit. Curse you,
This was
patron.
Bear Rimshot.
Was it?
Oh.
Yes, it was. Right, how did I forget to write that one down again? Never
Fake
mind.
fan.
I am a fake fan. Do you remember what? Oh no, give me a sec. Then I need to look up what item. You may as well show it now.
You know what? His item's also a gun.
Oh,
I mean,
I mean,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Where was the Oh, I don't think he actually gave an item for what it would. Oh wait, no. Any thoughts for an item on him? Oh no, didn't give an item for him.
Got
so,
it,
Yeah,
gun.
it is just a
Gun.
gun. Yeah, it's just gonna be a gun. There you go.
We went from the no Geno stream to the everyone has a gun stream. So
No, we went from the no Geno stream to everyone is Geno.
Damn, Wario fell asleep in like 5 seconds.
the idea of having Geno's trick animations be the doll going limp while the star are doing the trick.
Yeah.
All right, Phantom, you're up.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Actually, do we want to do me?
No,
Um,
no,
No, we don't. No, because you've already done it. Since
I realized that we neglected to shout it out. Thank you, Zach, for $5.
Oh.
I hope we've continued to have banger picks.
I mean, we have
Thanks,
a lot
Zach.
of gun users, so
We got a lot of bang picks.
Yeah,
you
we've got a
know?
lot of bang bang. All right, here's my last Wario character. Another me core pick. I've gone with Mad Scienstein from Wario Land 3, Wario Land 4, and Dr. Mario 64. So he's playable in that one. So he's a playable character previously.
he's
and
playable in more games than Tatanga.
Exactly. Because of that, because he was in Dr. Mario 64, I just decided to give him the pills from Tour item, Dr. Mario's iconic pills, which is just throwing like 3 pills in front at the same time that just bounce around the track and hit like up to 3 people. So yes, gotta have the guy whose like outfit I stole for my avatar as a character. Gotta represent. So yeah, there we go. Sten?
What is this thing you fucking sent me, Huff?
Don't worry about it. Just put it on stream. This is Sten's next pick.
No,
Okay.
it's not Sten's next pick. However, I will oblige because I need everyone else to suffer the way I did.
What is this?
Mm,
Oh no!
Get it off the screen. Get it off the screen.
Get it off the screen now.
Got the
What?
mic-
You got
the
a
mic-
problem with the Ohio skipping?
Yes,
game?
don't say it.
We gotta appeal to the younger generation.
We don't.
We gotta pander.
No.
You gonna make Phantom's ears bleed. All right, Sten, what have you got?
Oops.
All right. So the next one, I wanted to pick someone from Galaxy. And by Galaxy, I mean Galaxy 2. I went with Lubba.
Yo.
I realized there are not a lot of Galaxy power-ups that would work well as an item. So I kind of just defaulted to the Dash Pepper.
Okay.
It increases speed for a short time, but causes carts to spin out when you hit them.
Oh, okay. Fair. Lubba would be really good. I think I prefer Lubba to generic Luma.
Yeah, he's got a more unique design.
Big guy.
Huff.
All right, Huff.
All right.
Huff. Huff.
What?
What have you
What's
got?
wrong? Why are you worried?
What?
Okay.
You're afraid?
Okay. I must add a disclaimer. The slot that I showed on screen just now was a image made by somebody on a fandom wiki.
Yeah.
And the title of it, aside from the funny skibbity, is "I'm having a fucking stroke."
And also the description says they can also Sigma the Ohio Buckle my shoe to a Nathaniel B level
What does
and
any of
leave
this
without getting a bump.
mean?
Yeah, I don't know what any of those words.
Okay,
you just
all
said
right.
mean.
Huff.
So yeah, Mario, he had a movie. This is the character that appeared in the movie.
Oops. That's the
You didn't see that, didn't see that.
I
Stop.
really did.
Mulligan.
Great. I'm doing great.
Might as well just reveal it.
Okay, let me give you a full description on this guy, okay?
I didn't hear what you said.
You scream
Half of that
blue
have
shell
teeth.
very
I'm
loudly.
Oh,
Barely.
okay.
Yeah, I actually considered Koopa General as well. Like,
Yeah.
clearly designed to be a Mario Kart character.
His special is entitled "Fuck You." In particular, he gets 3 blue shells.
What?
No.
I agree.
You know what? Fair enough.
He's the most toxic character in the game because fuck you.
Would each blue shell still hit first
Yes.
place, or would they
Yes,
hit
all
first,
3 of
second,
them.
and third?
All 3 of them.
Well, damn.
That's why it's called "Fuck You" in particular.
Everyone just playing Koopa General for the meta.
Everyone plays Koopa General and just lets the other people win.
Is that when you play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and you turn off every item but blue shell?
Yes.
Oh my god, Wario! 2 blue shells go forward. Oh, no, wait. Give him 2 blue shells, and one of them travels the track backwards. So it takes longer to...
Okay, hear me out. He gets 3 blue shells. 2 of them hit the first player. 1 of them hits last because fuck them.
Damn. Alright, next patron pick. This is Leo's other pick. The first pick.
Oh,
Leo
I
gave.
think I know why he picked it. Okay, so me and Leo have had an ongoing bit of like the Mario RPG characters being like not fully matching the Mario style. And we've had a bit going on saying that we're gonna make a tier list on which Mario RPG characters deserve to have rights the most. As in, like, which ones fit the main cast the best, like, design-wise.
Right.
And I think that we settled on this guy as the winner.
Yeah, there we go, mid-bus. I saw you, this one's for you, Dusty. I saw you bring up mid-bus right at the start of the stream. He's Bowser's, I guess, rival from that game. Because of that, he also gets the Bowser shell as his special item, but it's his own variation of it, which I guess would be like whatever he has on his back.
He's an armadillo.
Yeah, is he a pig? Is he an armadillo? What
He's
is
an armadillo.
he? So he has an armadillo shell. There you go.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he didn't go with like something ice related because he literally can summon blizzards.
I mean, I don't remember anything about Midbus other than his design. I'm gonna be real with you.
Fuck it, he gets a gun.
And I don't think Leo remembers
Nice.
anything other than his design either.
How could Leo do this?
There you go. That's Midbus. He someone brought him up. I think I thought he was a warthog with a shell, to be Bowser coded.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're back to me, aren't we?
Only one more round before Phantom gets to show characters
Yes.
again.
Here's my one Donkey Kong pick. It's Crunch.
Second.
Crunch from
Yo.
Donkey Kong Jr. Crunch from Diddy Kong Racing. We talked about this before, but Diddy Kong Racing only has like Crunch is like basically the only character that originated from that game that Nintendo owns because he's a Kremlin. And I don't understand why they've just not brought him back. Like they made a bunch of original Kremlin characters for use in that one Donkey Kong Racing game instead of the one Donkey Kong Racing character they already have. So I wanted to give Crunch his due and give him his chance to appear in Mario Kart as the Kremlin character. In terms of items, I thought it'd be fun to take an item from Diddy Kong Racing. And the one I went for is the long-lasting shield. So it's a shield that you get that goes around Crunch that protects him from an attack. But unlike the hearts, if you crash into someone with that shield, it will also do damage to them and cause them to spin out. So it's both offensive and defensive, and it's up to the player to decide how they want to use it. So that is Crunch's special item. But yeah, they should bring Crunch back. I feel like Nintendo forgot that they own him, but
They probably
I would
did.
never.
Oh, yeah.
I would never forget.
Hold on, I need to turn off the roster display really quick. So just in case my yep, there it goes. The Explorer
Okay.
opened on the wrong monitor.
While we're waiting on that, fun, quick little tangent. Hey, fun
Okay.
fact. We've seen all of the Kremlings on the list. Crunch and Clump. Nobody
Oh.
did K. Rool.
Okay. So
Okay, right.
I had friend of the channel, Wario the Legend, who overslept for this fucking stream. Helped me with the thumbnail. They made the thumbnail basically.
Okay.
I just added the hosts to it and then the text.
Mhm.
They offered to help purely for the ability to send this to me and say, is this good?
Whoa.
I'm gonna turn back the funny monitor. I forgot to turn it back on. But yeah, this.
I see Clump, but
Um,
I see no Crunch.
Is that Kremlin face, dude?
Yeah, that's Kremlin
Dude,
face.
is that Kremlin
dude.
face?
You doing Kremlin face, bro?
Iconic Kremlin face.
Dude, is that Kremlin face, bro?
I like that.
This is
All
a
right.
good stream.
It's the lizard from Spider-Man.
All right,
Wait,
Sten, you're up.
what's-
All right,
never
my
mind.
next
Never
one
mind.
is my pick for Mario Maker. I had to get a dog in here, so of course I picked the Undo dog.
Yo, dog stream.
Oh, good pick, good pick.
So I mentioned this earlier, but I had a item in mind that just straight up deletes all of the items of the people in front of you. That's what he originally had. And realized, maybe that'd be kind of busted actually. So I went with the Builder Hammer. If you hit a player with the hammer, it squishes them like when you get hit by a Mega Mushroom.
I just thought instead of it just deleting the items, he does it, so everyone has to re-roll their item again.
What about instead of that, he forces the player to undo what they did, so he kicks them out to the lobby.
Deleted.
You have been undone.
All right, Huff, you're up.
I don't have the ability to do a lead in on this one because we kind of spoiled it, but yeah, Kalimba.
No way.
Whoa.
Yo, it's Kalimba. Everybody's favorite character.
Iconic.
He is at Donkey Kong Land.
True. That makes him more likely than the Gremlins.
Yeah, his special is just doing the music thing that he does with his eyes.
Brainwashing thing.
Donkey Kong is immune to it.
How come?
That's how the cutscene goes out in Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's just not affected by it.
Yeah, so he just has a losing matchup against DK.
Oh, you didn't play the tech right.
Could you imagine he ends up in a lobby with with only Donkey Kong?
That one Kalimba player in the Donkey Kong only lobby.
All right, next up for patrons, we should have.
Yes, this one is Rivers.
Yeah, this is Rivers.
This one's Rivers' choice. Last of the Mario RPG section. It's best girl. It's Connie
Honey.
from Brothership.
I like
So-
Connie.
Yeah, Connie's cute. Her item would be Snoutlet, which just basically functions as like a bullet bill, but her own unique version of it. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say. Connie's cute. I like her. She probably will never show up again, but we can dream.
Yeah, I have a question actually.
Yes.
So you know how like at the end of these at the end of these we like do the vote and like hey, vote for the roster, and then whichever wins then that person
Yeah.
suggests. What happens if the patrons win?
I don't think the patron one goes up to a vote, if I remember last time.
Yeah.
The
because
patron
we only have
doesn't
a
go
set
up
amount.
to a vote.
Oh,
We can
okay,
only
okay,
put a
okay.
set amount of. people
Also,
on the poll.
the limit is 4, so
Yeah. So unfortunately,
Mm.
Stens won't go up for a vote, but people can vote for Stens as they want in the comments.
If you
he has the
like
best
Stens, leave a comment below and go to their channel.
one.
I can't believe I have to do the plugging for you, my brother.
You're doing all the
Sorry.
plugs
I
today,
will-
Huff.
I will accept this.
All right. Are we up to fans? No.
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 I finished my row before y'all.
Yeah.
So
All right. So we're onto the final section. What have I got next? Yes. We have iconic Mario Sunshine enemy who absolutely should be in a racing game. Why have they not done this yet? Go on, Slake.
oh,
This Il Piantissimo.
Ain't that the guy from-
yo,
never mind.
Oh,
Yes.
it's the running man. Yeah, Il Piantissimo from Super Mario Sunshine. Like his whole gimmick is that he's a racer. So how is he not in Super? How has he not been racing yet? Just a mistake, really. That's all I can say on that. So get him in there. His item would be the paintbrush, because true Mario fans know that at the end of that game he inherits the paintbrush. Maybe he becomes Shadow Mario. Maybe the Shadow Mario that's in Mario Golf is actually Il Piantissimo.
Oh.
You know, we never know. It's never confirmed.
So does he race in a car or on foot?
I really want to say he just runs. But with the paintbrush attack,
no,
he,
like that should be his item actually.
well, he just runs.
Yeah, no.
He's just
so you
faster
see,
somehow.
yeah, you see, he's like Sonic the Hedgehog. He's in a cart with everyone else just for the sake of the game, for it to be fair. However, he gets so pissed off that he gets out and he just starts running, and he's
Yeah.
faster than everyone else.
We'll get all right. That's his item now.
Throw a gun on there for good measure.
All right, Sten, go ahead.
All right, so my next one, from a Mario spinoff, is from the Dr. Mario series. I chose the Virus. There wasn't a whole lot of decent doctor options left because I was trying to exclude Tour. Unless you want to bring in Dr. Goomba Towers and be my guest. Anyway,
Who wouldn't?
True. I was having trouble finding an item for this more than any other character because the capsules were already an item in Tour. I didn't want to reuse one. So I had to dig deep and ended up finding the capsule swapper from Dr. Mario World. It just trade places with the player in front of you. I was kind of shoehorning it in for that one. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of low on options.
Hey, Sten.
Yes.
Yeah, full transparency. You made me a little mad when I saw your pick, because low key, this is my most wanted Mario Kart character. Hey, Slink, you want to reveal it? Not only that, you had the same item.
No way.
You.
Nice.
Wow.
I just like the idea of one of them like steering the steering wheel, one of them pushing the pedal, and the other one being in charge of items. I just think it's cute.
Yeah.
They're just funny little guys.
Yeah, I considered putting the viruses on mine as well because I was like, "Oh, Dr. Mario's already been in tour, but the viruses haven't." That'd be cute. Next on the Patron, we have this is Lisbon's pick, so you know it's something random and obscure.
Yo.
I actually don't know who this is.
Neither did I when he suggested it.
I literally asked him like a week ago, "Hey, yeah, you have to pick a character. I'm assuming you're gonna do something stupid like Virtual Boy Wario Land."
That is exactly what he did. This is Chippy from Virtual Boy Wario Land.
Wow.
Its unique item is the Virtual Boy, which acts the same as the bloopers, but it turns everything red and black for all the other races.
God.
That's awesome.
Oh Lord.
I strained.
I want you to know.
I'm ready
I
for my
want you
red
to know.
burn.
I looked up Chippy so I can find out who this person is, and the first result is actually Starlo, known by the
Oh, that's
pseudonym
'cause of-
Chippy by Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser knows Starlo as Chippy.
Incredible.
Yep. There we so thanks Lisbon for for this very well known and iconic Mario choice. Go on, Phantom. Don't tell us you have
They are
Chippy as well.
encountered in
Nope.
stage 5
No,
only.
Absolutely that.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
So, if you want, because the next character that I have, the next character after this character also shares the same item, we can reveal them both at the same time.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
Ryan
okay.
and Twyla.
I got you.
So I was thinking that, well, the reason why I wanted to add him because I also play a Mario Party when it comes to Mario games. I was like, oh, I like the way they look. So I was like, okay, we should put them in for like just a fun festivities crossover. And I was thinking that their item both would be like they get a dice that rolls for a random triple item.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, like a random triple item of anything. So like even like triple stars or like triple blue shells.
So
Triple
good.
blue shells again. Bring it back.
Yes.
Triple
Let's
seven.
go.
Also, I'm gonna say something bold and brash. Hey, Mario Party 6 is still the best one. Fight me.
I agree.
Whoa, that is bold and brash.
I'm more of a Mario Party DS fan, so I'm in.
That's
Mario Party
extremely bold
DS
and brash.
Yeah, Mario Party
About Mario
DS
Party
is
DS.
solid, but the economy in that game is so fucked.
Yeah, everything's going well until Daisy gets 6 stars in one turn.
Yeah.
You can't come back from it.
All right.
All right.
You're up,
I'm up-
Nan.
I'm up next, and Slink. I am the reason that you could not show this icon earlier in the stream. It's the Chuckster.
Oh my god. When I was sent this slot, I was fucking losing it.
Oh god.
I'm proud of this one.
Get at it. You
When
have,
I get my hands on you.
you have been chucked.
I'm a chuckster.
Obviously, special item grabs the closest opponent to them and chucks them. Chucks them backwards.
Don't try to off the course.
Back
of the
Get out of
head.
balance.
If the closest opponent is like really far away, their arms extend.
Yes. they grab whoever's closest. It doesn't matter how far. Imagine you're in 7th place driving and suddenly you just get grabbed. With no warning.
You start to see this blue projectile approaching. And you're like, what the hell is that? I've never seen that before, Mario. Oh my god.
And it like just rolls the camera, and it's like incredibly violent, throws you like out of bounds.
The last thing you hear is and you're gone. I wanted the Chuckster specifically, not just any old pianta. All right, Sten.
All right, so my next one's from another Mario spin-off. It's already been talked about before, but it's Plum from Mario Golf.
Nice.
I did have a different item though, and it's a golf club. If you hit another player, it makes them go flying.
The other player.
I don't care how broken it is. I just think it'd be really funny to watch.
4.
All right, Huff.
All right, I'm honestly very proud of this character because I am very proud that he bothered to show up. He is so bashful that I'm honestly surprised that he did, and I just want to say, I am proud of you. I am proud of you, Bert.
Yo, Bert,
Go.
coming out of his shell.
That's
Yeah.
from the Yoshi game, right? Yoshi
Yep.
Story?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Bert the Bashful.
Mm-hmm. He's got to put his
Uh,
trousers up though.
They were first seen in Yoshi's Island, the original, yeah?
Oh, Yoshi's my.
Yep.
That's what I meant to say. My fault. Yoshi's
And
Island.
he's got pants. His
I'd hope.
special is that that dastardly Yoshi took his pants off, and now Bert's very scared, so he just runs away and hides and takes first
No.
place.
When Bert loses his pants, he explodes and like zooms off. So
He flies.
it's got to be that. He's got to go all red in embarrassment and then go.
So is he like a balloon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So when he pops, he'll just like in cartoons, it'll just fly around.
yeah,
Yep,
All
pretty
across
much.
the map, it'll just go right past through.
Yeah,
the
it launches
lap.
him forward.
So, chat, let's all say thank you, Bert, for showing. We are proud of you.
I'm not
Thank
saying
you,
that.
Bert. Whoa. Get out of here, fam.
Not again.
Such a
All
hater.
right, so let me clear my throat. This one is from our new Patreon, Ball Fondler.
Huh?
And
I forgot
and
to
they picked and their choice was, you can click on it. Go on, Slick. It's Moo the Moo Moo cow. And I'm just gonna read this verbatim. Moo Moo milk, which gives you a slight speed increase that lasts longer than a golden mushroom or a star, but the speed difference isn't as notable. Drink it to have a Moo Moo-tastic day.
For reference, if you don't know, because I'm assuming a fair chunk of you don't, there is a account in the Source Gaming Discord server
Oh yeah.
that is just called Moo Moo Meadows Cow, and it just randomly appears and says moo.
Yeah. And for some reason, the Patreon account associated with it is called Ball Fondler.
Okay.
I told them I was going to read it verbatim.
Yeah, so thank you, Moo Moo Meadows Cow.
There it is.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Thank you, Moo Moo Meadows Cow.
Wait, was he in the chat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
They rocked up iconic Moo Moo Meadows Cow. All right.
There, watching.
Phantom, you did your both.
Oh yeah,
yours,
I
didn't
did
you?
my next one already.
All right, my next one. He's big. Everyone loves him. Iconic Mario 64 character.
Oh wait,
Oh,
what?
that's the actual. That's,
Yeah, that was
that's
the
the
real
actual
Chuckster
Chuckster icon.
Can we leave it on there though?
The
Sure.
choker one? Yeah.
All right, it's one.
Ah.
I like the idea of a racer that is just a big grey rectangle that you can
You can't see
basically
half
not
the track.
see behind. It's just big grey slab. And I couldn't have him on his own. So special item is Thwomp. Thwomp's iconic wife, Thwomp. Thwomp just goes straight ahead. Like, you basically just throw Thwomp ahead, and then when it attaches to someone, it, like, appears above them, and then after a short while, we'll just go and crash and flatten them. Just like in Smash Brothers. Mm-hmm. So there we go. That's Womp.
Alright, so this next one is also already talked about. It's Captain Syrup.
Yeah.
Apparently me and Nintenjex were just on the same page.
We're on the same wavelength for classic retro picks.
The item for Captain Syrup is a treasure chest. It maxes out your coin count on use.
Oh, nice.
Admittedly, I don't know much about Wario Land, but it's a pirate, so I don't know. I just kind of put two and two together and rolled with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, funnily enough, next character is something also talked about, so if you just want to let it rip.
Hey.
Yeah, Mona Pizza. She throws a pizza at you and gets tomato sauce all over your screen, and you gotta wipe it off.
Did
There we
did the pizza come with pineapples on it?
Yes,
Awesome.
just because Diddy Kong is allergic.
What? Really?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Did it, is he?
so like Donkey Kong is like immune to Kalimba, and Diddy Kong is like extremely vulnerable to Mo. And that's what we're getting at.
Yes.
All right. Next patron pick is from Wario the Legend. And they went with iconic Paper Mario character.
God, I'm so happy the Moo Moo
Huh?
is here.
Yeah.
Yes. It is
You know what?
the
I can
steak.
actually see it. I can actually see this happening in real life. I can actually see this happening in real life.
Can
I'm
you
not even
really?
joking. Yes. I feel like it's the one thing where I could be like, yeah, here's the character that you have to unlock. And it's just a steak.
We just got the Moo Moo and they just died. How could this
Oh
happen?
my god.
Damn, you lose Moo Moo from the roster, but you gain steak.
Oh my god!
If you throw a fire flower at the Moo Moo, it turns
Look at chat! Look at chat!
No! I'm sorry, Moo Moo Meadows cow.
It had to be done.
Well, anyway, the steaks special item is the big fire flower, which is
Those
just
are my
acts like the
steaks.
regular fire flower, but the shots are slower and much larger. And if someone gets hit by it, they turn into a steak for a bit. So a smaller steak. So yeah, there we go. Right, back to you, Phantom.
Oh yeah, it's my turn now. Let's see, who was next?
Incredible.
So we had. Oh wait, wrong one. Oh, so in my head I was like, oh, what characters were in Super Mario Brothers Z that that is not in Mario Kart? I was like, oh, this guy, Ninja Koopa. They appear. I believe they. It's weird that I'm talking about Super Mario Brothers Z, which of course is not canon whatsoever. But there's a point where I think they try to jump Shadow, and Shadow of course destroys them. So like, okay, yeah, just put them in here. That's the only reason why. I don't know where they are in the actual Mario games whatsoever.
They're from Paper Mario.
Oh, okay.
They're called the Koopa Bros, and it's like 4 of them. And they're
Gotcha.
very obviously like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle parody.
For an item, I was thinking maybe like
He uses exactly what ninjas do because they're silent and deadly. A gun.
no, guns are not
Oh
silent.
yeah, yep.
Guns with a
that's one.
silencer.
Okay, I mean, I was gonna say, I was thinking maybe like shurikens that they just throw on the ground to like pop people's tires.
Mhm.
Oh, you mean
That-
cow tracks? I think they're called.
yeah,
Well,
that
yeah,
too.
cow tracks
Shurikens.
could also work. Yeah.
That also works. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then we'll also
Ninja Star or whatever.
you'll take even more damage if you happen to be the cow from Meadows.
And if you're the steak, you take less because it just tenderizes you.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so I've gone for one of the most iconic Mario spin-off characters of the last 5 years. who has only appeared once but needs to appear in more games. It's Dr. Dolphin. Is it?
Oh my
He showed
God.
up in Dr. Mario World. This dolphin put himself through college, got himself a doctorate, and is now helping the good people with all of their ailments. So his item has to be obviously be the pills.
I gotta ask, did
However-
you just see him
Oh.
on the list of options and you just said, fuck it?
No. Yes and no.
Like,
I saw him-
did you just see him in the list of icons that were already made and get
I saw him on the list of icons already made, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Dr. Dolphin would be fun." And then went with Dr. Dolphin.
This is a public service announcement. Dr. Dolphin is currently unemployed. Dr.
No.
Mario World ended service. He has nothing else to live for. We need him to be in Mario Kart so that
Yeah,
he
he
can
needs
see
to
the
be the-
light of day once more.
Mhm. He needs to be the designated doctor for Mario Kart. Like Mario's too busy racing; he can't do it. But Dr. Dolphin, he's
You're getting
respected.
Dr. Pink Gold Peach and you're gonna like it.
No. All right, Sten.
All right, so my next pick is one that hasn't been suggested yet. It's Toadsworth.
Oh, he's poor Toadsworth. In
My,
memoriam.
I'm
Still
gonna say,
He made him a ghost.
my only thought is can a dead guy drive a car? But you know, I like to be hopeful. All right.
I'm
Toadsworth
very
and-
proud of that one.
Toadsworth and Wrinkly Kong in the dead old people category.
His item is Flood. It doesn't hurt players, but it does push them around.
Dr. Dolphin would never commit malpractice, Aiden.
Slink, you can hit the next one for Sten.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, right. Oh, good. Right. The
He got reskinned! Yay!
Yeah.
We brought him back. Dr. Dolphin brought him back.
All right. My last two picks are Mario RPG series characters, and you know, I was thinking about characters that I feel like fit the Mario cast the most, and I feel like if there's anything that fits the Mario cast, it is of course an egregious stereotype. That's right. It's Brock Majeur.
Bonjour.
He
Yeah,
is
he
we France, and
Oui.
he is a block person, and he has
That-
the
don't
ability
say
to like
that.
take his head off.
Don't
What
call
do you
him
mean,
block
don't say
person.
that?
Don't say block person. Don't say that.
What do you mean? He's a block. He's literally a block. I don't get it.
Block person sounds worse than block. I don't know.
And, oh, is there something wrong with it?
That just sounds weird. You're a block person.
I mean, his species is Brock, specifically.
Yeah.
He's a Brock.
He's a Brock.
Yes.
I mean, like, I don't know what the problem is. It's just describing a French person.
Please use the French name of Brock Anime. Thank you very much.
His special item is summoning his pet dog Broggy and using it like Chain Chomp from Double Dash.
You say Broggy?
Yeah, Broggy.
Yeah, Broggy's his dog.
Yeah, he also
Mhm.
has a bunch of little kittens called the Blittens.
All right.
Are they
what-
also blocks?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all
they're
blocks.
They're all
Okay.
What's gonna
Broggy?
follow up Moo
Broggy.
Moo Meadows cow steak?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
This is Omega
This-
J12. And
Mhm.
Omega J12 said, and I quote, George Washington.
I don't.
And then I sent him this image and said, I don't know which one of these is old dead white guys is George Washington. Pick him out. He didn't. So this is the icon. I don't know which one of these
Oh
dead
my
white
God.
guys is George Washington. Fuck you, Josh.
Yep. George Washington from Mario's Time Machine.
Oh.
Super Nintendo. His item is the double cherry.
It's in reference to how he
Wait.
cut down the cherry tree.
Oh, is that actually
did
it?
that?
Okay.
I never
Yeah.
heard that.
I don't know, but it basically functions very similar to how Sten mentioned the double cherry before.
Hey,
I'm from this
you
country.
create-
I never heard that
It's a
shit before.
decoy version of Washington that can take a hit instead.
quick question. After we do this one for Phantom, should we go over Spazzy so we end on each of ours?
Yeah, sure. Let's
sure,
do
why
it.
not?
The Snazzy
Okay.
Power Hour can come up. Mhm.
So, as referring to the other bird that was mentioned way earlier in the stream.
Oh yes, I want to
it's
see this.
It's
It's not a
the
bird.
Penguin King from the Super
Ah.
Mario Bros. Movie.
Let me see.
Slink?
Slink.
There you go.
There we go.
Uh,
That's the icon.
I remember was it at Comic-Con which was also like the same time that they were doing the Nintendo Direct for when they showed the first trailer. So basically like we saw it at the same time as everybody else, but just in a Comic-Con like room with Jack Black there, and it was just so surreal seeing a penguin talking. It was just like, okay, that happens in Mario 64, but like hearing an actual voice connected to it was just really strange to me. But also, it just sat with me. So like, okay, let's have that voice come back with Penguin King and the Mario Kart.
And I would also like to see Penguin King in Mario Kart. I feel like with Penguin King and General Blue, I kind of want to see him in a game first before. I want to see like the next 3D Mario have the Penguin Kingdom is the ice
Right.
world, and give us Penguin King there. Because cool.
No idea for an item though. I couldn't think of any.
I guess ice
No
flower.
No gun.
Gets a gun.
Ice flower.
No. Oh wait, I think I actually did write Ice Flower.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, oh no, that's my fault. Penguin
Okay.
suit. He gets the penguin suit.
Yes, the penguins. That's
He
his
rips his skin off.
He just like
Just
the way his skin feels on your body.
Okay.
All right,
It's,
so let's see if Snazzy
Snazzy
stuck to his
time.
guns,
So the first
and,
one is
Wait,
war.
hold on.
We
Okay,
did
yeah.
know.
I just want
Okay.
to say, let's see if he stuck to his guns and only included Mario characters from before the year 2000.
Mouser,
Mouser. Yep, there we go.
Fry
Fry
Guy,
Guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Triclide,
Starting to see a
Okay.
trend
Yeah,
here.
all right.
Log Rip,
Claw,
Oh,
yeah.
who's that?
That
Also from Super Mario Brothers 2.
Oh, okay. I don't remember seeing him.
Roberto.
Roberto. I've never seen that
fun
before.
fact, Spazzy, when he suggested it, he said, fuck it, let's do all of the bosses from Mario 2. Sure, why not?
God.
Also, please check your DM, Slink.
Toko.
Toko.
Toka Toko is the Moai enemy from Mario Land.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where that set the sentence.
And then Spazzy wanted to do this character next.
Okay.
Whenever Slink.
Oh.
Moe, that's not from the year 2000.
Yeah, that's why we cut him.
Oh,
We just
okay.
wanted him to appear for a minute, so he'd have 2 Moai statues.
Tatanga, there we go.
Tatanga, there we go. All right.
Okay. Snazzy did not say that.
So that's
Snazzy did not say that.
so that's why I wasn't allowed to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
For us nose in a cart.
Yes. Nice. Okay.
Where's the actual version?
I'll go back to the other one.
Captain Syrup.
Death to
Captain
Reznor,
Syrup.
bring back the 4.
Yeah.
All right, Captain Syrup.
Rocco.
Rocco. All right.
That's on the remake. That doesn't count.
Rockhawk. Oh, down.
He,
That's a mid 2000s character.
he
It's
lost.
over.
It's over.
It's so over.
Flies in
Flies in
hands.
Stanley.
Stanley.
Stanley from
Undo Dog.
Donkey Kong
Undo
3.
Dog. Someone else from Undo Dog.
Junior.
These two.
This is
way.
the Player 2 character from Donkey Kong Junior Math, affectionately named Junior 2.
This is the one they don't invite to the parties anymore.
Go Bowser.
No. No. What the fuck?
Okay. Yep.
Lord
Sure,
Frederick.
Lord Frederick. Why not?
Okay.
It's the main villain of Tropical Freeze.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Way.
George
No
Washington.
way.
By the way, this one we gave a special to. Okay, so it is in
We're
reference.
not revealing the last one.
No, we are. We are just not yet.
May as well just do it now.
Oh, okay.
The special for George Washington is that he summons a big, great flood that floods the entire track. Everybody plays underwater, but George Washington, as he did back in the not Civil War, you fucking
Civil War, yeah.
Revolutionary War, he floats to the top and crosses the Delaware.
I'm not understanding. Why would he create a flood? He's not Jesus.
Because he has to cross the Delaware.
It also wasn't Jesus who created a flood. What?
My bad. It was God. It was God that created the flood.
I
Jesus
mean,
and his iconic.
So
I don't
bending.
know. Are you really an American citizen?
I don't know the Noah's Ark story.
George Washington is God.
No.
No, the most American thing you can do is quote the Bible
President
incorrectly.
Koopa.
There we go. Oh man. Leo actually suggested President Cooper, but because Snazzy already had it, we asked for a different
No.
one. I can list off where's Leo's item suggestion for this. I may as well say that if we're going this way.
Let me guess, the de-evolution ray?
It is indeed the de-evolution ray. I'm just trying to remember what it did. Why can I not? Oh, there it
It
is.
de-evolves you.
uh,
He shoots it at the car and it just makes it out of shittier material.
that's it. It randomizes the controls for whichever character it hits. That was the idea.
Oh man, I would love to have to hold up on the control stick to press A. Anyway.
All right. Anyway, what? Hold on. I gotta remember what my. Yes. All right. So, I had to save the best for last. The most wanted character in all of Mario Kart. If Nintendo doesn't add them in next game, they've completely failed as a company.
Pink gold baby peach.
Spike.
Oh, yeah.
I like that render. That render's really funny.
This is my favorite render on the whole thing. It's so...
Absolute icon of the star of Mario Party 10 and Super Mario Party Jamboree. We need him in more games.
He was in Mario Tennis Aces, you fake fan!
That is true.
Yeah,
he was.
I know, but he wasn't the main character in that, like he was for Mario Party
He's
10.
never gonna be the
No.
main character.
How dare you? His item is obviously the spike ball, because how could it not be? His iconic weapon. He throws it up onto the course, and it rolls forward and plows through everyone. Classic Spike move.
Oh, all right.
There we go. That's my last pick. Try and top it.
Nobody can top it because everybody else also picked Spike as their last one.
Could you imagine? That'd be so funny.
Well,
Alright,
Sten,
so-
your last.
For my last pick, it's another Mario enemy this time. Well, Mario enemy, but primarily from the Yoshi's Island series.
No, that
it's-
fucker murdered my
Spike
run in
2.
Mario 64.
It's Tsukiki.
You want Slink?
There we go. Yep.
He's
His-
monkey.
Monkey.
I didn't have any Donkey Kong characters on here, so this is the closest I can get. His item is the watermelon. It'll fire seeds in rapid succession.
So, like a gun.
Yes, exactly,
Yes.
like a gun.
Bullet seed.
Like an automatic. Alright, Huff, what have you got for us?
Alright, I think,
Your
this is
bonus
my
is up
bonus
first,
pick.
yeah.
Yeah, you just show the bonus. This is the character that should be in the game, no cap. He should speak in full sentences at all times.
Never shuts up.
Yeah.
Thought about it. actually.
So I was going to name the layer. Stream can't see the layer, but I was gonna name the layer for this Clippy, but I felt like it was gonna give it away.
Yeah, but my actual last character is I saw the opportunity. None of us did Gino, so I did Mallow for the hell of it.
The fucking face.
He's so happy Gino's dead.
All right.
For the
Gino- yeah.
patrons.
Let's
Guess
end on
what?
the patrons.
Yeah.
Let's end on patrons.
Let's end
Yeah,
on the
everybody
patron.
else.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Phantom.
it's me. All right.
Gee.
So for returning from DS, right?
Yep.
I think DS. It's the robot himself, ROB, Rob.
Rob.
Rob the
For a
robot
special
buddy.
item, I was thinking it'd just be like the gyrobite, just like a big giant top spinning around him. Either spinning around him or he just shoots it straight forward and just kills people for fun.
Like a gun.
No.
All right.
We allowed
Um,
Rob because he is a veteran. Veteran status, you know. Gotta treat him right.
So our last character was chosen by Delzathan. And I specifically did not reveal who it was to Huff to give him a false sense of hope.
Okay.
That's right. Delzathan picked King K. Rule.
I hate it.
Oh, there it
I fucking
is.
hate it here. I fucking hate it here.
There it is. There it is.
There he is, squeezing in on the end.
No. It's like if you're gonna disappoint me, you're at least gonna disappoint me the right way. Give me 5 seconds.
Oh, 5.
He's gonna make a different render.
Yeah.
Just like the
Yeah.
Gino bit, the King K. Rule bit has also ended.
Yeah.
So mad right now.
As
We give him a
for
gun.
yes, as for King K. Rule's item, it is going to be the blunderbuss iconic neutral special where he wields a
Yep.
gun, and he's just gonna shoot actually multiple balls because he's hardcore like that.
All right, Slink, put it on.
Yeah, sure.
The render makes him look like he's going, "Oops, I did it again."
We
Why did
hadn't
that
seen
go
it yet.
there?
Oh yeah, yeah, classic.
Whoopsie! Did I do that?
Okay, so here
yes, also
are
the original
our
thumbnail was,
rosters.
Yeah. Look at them. Look at all them beautiful
120
characters.
characters or no?
I can't believe George Washington was there twice.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that.
I was like, what the hell?
Fake.
And yeah, you can vote for these on Discord and Twitter and YouTube. We're putting it on all three, I'm guessing.
we don't do YouTube because we can't do image polls. We
Right,
can't do a
yes.
poll and an image at the same time. So
Right, yes. So, but Twitter and Discord, it will show up on. Patrons and Stens won't be up for voting because the winner of the votes gets to decide what the next gets to add a new suggestion to the polls.
Yeah.
But if you do want to vote for Stens or the patrons, just put it in the comments.
Yeah,
Say-
put it in
tell-
the comments.
Say in the comments. Fuck your
Reply.
suggestions. I'm voting for Sten. Do that. But speaking of Sten, thank you very much for joining us for the past 3 hours to talk about Mario Kart. Do you want to let the beautiful people watching let them know where they can find you?
So primarily, I'm on YouTube, especially is where my main stuff is. I upload like twice a year, preferably more than that, but I'm working on it. You can also find me on Blue Sky, linked in the description, I believe. I think, probably, maybe. I don't know.
I think I've linked your Twitter, but I can change it to Blue Sky just because I couldn't find your Blue Sky when I was.
I got you. All right, that works. And yeah, I have a big collaboration video planned for indie games later this year, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Thanks for having me on. This was fun.
Yeah, nah, anytime.
it was very fun.
Mm-hmm. Right. So what we yeah, I think that's
Alright.
everything, right?
Yep. So let's wrap up. Thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you had a
Except
good
you,
time.
Wario.
Anyway, thank you to all of our patron supporters on screen right now. This is not the updated patron end screen. I'll fix it next time. As always, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and always remember to return to the source. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.